facing Bernal Blanco. Check that, that's 4. They have Acuna as a lefty, but he is batting righty as he digs in there against Bernal to start this game. First pitch underway. It's a fastball up. I think there is a gate opened up.
Yeah, there's a glare on the screen. Damn it.
First pitch. They just announced the first pitch, but I believe that the pitch did not count. CB Bucknor behind home plate saying it's an 0-0 count. It's a do-over.
Oh, that first pitch didn't count, so the count is still 0-0.
All right, now we're ready to go. And instead of 1-0, as we told you in our first broadcast here, this is the
that's a ball. Counts 1-0.
On the East
For
Coast,
Acuna.
does not have the automated balls and strikes.
Prospect.
So there are no challenges. You will see it in Jupiter. You will see it.
Counts 1-1.
St. Lucie, but not here with the Nationals.
What's up, guys?
And the Astros.
I had a half day today, so I'm doing the ball game. Swing and a miss. My laptop not working. 1-2 count here for Acuna. Next pitch. Upstairs. 2-2. I didn't even know that I had MLB Network. This whole time, I had MLB Network. How crazy is that? Hit! Left field. It'll drop shallow left field for a base hit for Acuna. He'll be on first. McCormick, left, Meyer, center, Gamble, right, Dubon. Second, Walker first, Guillorme, short, Paradres, third, Caratini is the catcher. I know I butchered some of those names. It is what it is. That was a strike. Counts 0-1.
The Astros and Marlins were canceled yesterday due to rain. So, fortunately for us, we got all those guys who were going to play the game yesterday, starting today. Baseball guys were looking out for us, enhancing our broadcast by having this lineup out there.
Next pitch.
A chance to see Isak and Christian Walker. We mentioned Wesneski, part of that Kyle Tucker trade, will be in the ball.
Strike, counts 0-2. 0-2.
Man, it's always nice when you get to start to see some of the studs, the projected starters in that lineup. And of course, we're anxious to see them too, because we watch these guys from afar. Pretty good lead for Acuna, and Bernal Blanco picks over there. Acuna still
Rolex, what's up? RJ, what's up? B, what's up? What's up, guys? Counts 0-2.
Alvarez in the play. Francisco Alvarez is 23 years old. Now this fourth season. There goes
Acuna going over to second. And that's going to bounce away, and now Acuna is going to go over to third base. Nice.
Didn't steal any bags at the big league level last year, but that's part of his game, as you can see in the next jump. No, he got a great jump. Took that one on Blanco. That pitch up and in kind of forced Caratini to leave that left shoulder wide open. That's why that ball kind of ran to the right field side of second base. Joey Espada being aggressive with the infield coming in here with nobody out in a 1-2.
Man on third, nobody out. Counts 1 and 2. Come on, Alvarez. Pitch is a little low. Mets acquire Alexander Canario. Okay. Anybody know a whole lot about him? Because I don't. Counts 2 and 2. Yeah, B. My mom needed help. She had she has long COVID, and she couldn't drive herself to the doctor's appointment today, so I had to work a half day. Swing and a miss. Albie goes down swinging for the first out. So now that I'm home and I realized I had the Mets game, I was like, fuck it. I'll stream. Why not?
But he can also throw to those right-handed hitters as well. If he locates that changeup on the
1 on and 1 out. The man on third is Acuna. Next man up, Winker, foul. Third base side, counts 0-1.
Pitch to Jesse Winker, foul out of play. See we're now the starting pitcher for Joe Espada's first win in dramatic fashion on April Fool's Day last year.
Here's the 0-1. Winker, big
Ball skied in the air, foul.
foul up, left field, playable, and he dropped it.
Paredes almost got there. That ball
That looked like Paredes was trying to get there.
The stands or the
Winker will stay alive for at least one more pitch.
But just in between Paredes and McCormick. Well, the wind has done a complete 180 from our first broadcast. From our first broadcast was going from right to left.
I'm just amazed, B, that I even had this channel. I had no idea. So that means I'll be able to do more spring training games than I anticipate.
His familiar left field spot. He was in right field.
0-2 count here for Jesse Winker. That's up and away. Counts 1-2.
Probably played more right field than left field this season after being primarily a left fielder and center fielder in the past. Yeah, the enthusiasm about Tulane moving to left field kind of makes sense.
Pitch. Foul. Foul that off his left leg, did Winker. Spring training sucks after 3 innings. When you're like me and you're starved for baseball, I watch every spring training game.
Tight haircut going this spring. CB Buckner is going to call timeout here with a count of 1-2. Infield in against Jesse Winker. Winker acquired from.
Please like the stream when you get a chance. Counts 1-2. Where'd David Rolex go? Is he still here? I haven't seen him in a minute. Here's the 1-2 for Winker. Hit, foul, first base side. That was pitch number 15 from Blanco. Where's my remote?
Taking the torch of being the hair color guy.
Volume up a little bit.
That's his role. Yeah. Something you use.
Who's your favorite Met in 2025? My favorite Met is still the same Met from 2 seasons ago. Edwin Diaz.
So we get Julia's opinion. I was going to say, I'm not sure.
Counts 1-2. Yeah, Edwin Diaz is my guy. Even though he had a rough go some of the games last season,
Yesterday was purple because
he was coming back from a bad injury, you know.
So he went for purple yesterday to some seafoamish and some idle time in spring training.
Alas.
Hit, sloppy hit over towards first, but it's going to roll up, and he should be able to go to second. And no, he goes back to first. And that brings the runner home. Mets draw first blood. Acuna scored. 1-0 Mets.
Getting it, hooking it down that right field, that first base line. You can see Walker playing a little bit off that first base
1-0 Mets. And Winker on first. Next man up.
So now Tyrone Taylor will bat.
Tyrone Taylor up at bat. That's up and away. How come they don't show their stats from last season here on the MLB Network? That's weird that they don't do that. Hey there. Have you missed watching baseball? Man, Riley, you have no idea, bro. I've absolutely missed baseball. My whole channel is founded on baseball. The NFL stuff just keeps me afloat, you know? Counts 2-0. And I don't really draw an audience, really, when I do the basketball games in the regular season. In hockey, nobody shows up. I pop up here, playable, foul territory, and got it. Out. 2 outs. Walker got the out in foul territory by first. The season is beginning soon, which means only one thing. These play-by-play watch-alongs are back, baby. Yeah, and you know what else it means? It means the freaking Mets are already going to start the season with a starting pitcher on the IL. It wouldn't be a normal Mets season without starting the season with a starting pitcher injured before the first game. Check swing there. For Beatty. Counts 0-1 for Beatty.
Now you played it both. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's been every season. Every season, we're waiting to see somebody
at sea level. Obviously.
Lights out, and oh, they're injured. It was Senga. This year it's Minaya. All those other years, DeGrom. How many times has DeGrom been injured? Noah Syndergaard. How many times has he been injured to start the season? Swing and a miss. My predictions is that the Mets will be at the very least in second place in their division.
It's tragic.
0-2 to count on me.
They'll have the second place locked up by June.
She's talking to the truck.
And I'm just going to be very, very optimistic. I don't want to jinx it, you know. Counts 0-2 for Beatty because the Mets will break your heart. They've been breaking mine since 2000. I mean, really before that.
0-2 pitch, close one, but C.B. Buckner said it didn't happen.
That's a ball to Beatty. Counts 1 and 2.
He held it there for an extra beat. That was one that may have been challenged had we been playing in Clover Park in Port St. Lucie. Very well could have. Have you watched any games with that ABS system in the challenge? I haven't seen too many. Yeah,
1-2 count. Here we go.
They have lost all 3
hit. This is playable. Out at first. All right, 1-0 Mets. We're going to bottom of the first. I'm going to run to the bathroom. I will be right back in the meantime. If you want to subscribe and like the stream, that's up to you. No pressure. Yeah, so my mom had some shit going on. Got long COVID. Both her ears have a really bad infection in them too, so I had to leave work early today. Luckily, my mom only lives like 14 minutes from my apartment, so whenever she needs me, I'm in the area. Starting lineup for the Astros: Dubon, Padres, Walker, Diaz, Caratini, Gamble, McCormick, Myers, Luis Guillorme, the former Met. Interesting. All right, here we go. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Mets. Hit. That went foul, third base side. All right.
Harris Chica in the third base coach's box. The lone new coach of the Astros 2025 roster. Dave Clark across the way back.
Counts 0-1. That's Waddell on the mound for the Mets.
Chatted up a little bit, and
I don't know anything about this kid, so B, if you're here, help me.
And very intelligent baseball-wise. He's going to really help out some of these infielders for the Astros and obviously provide
hit up and out at center field.
Time against the lefty Brandon Waddell going after the first 2 pitches, and he flies out to center field. One way. Yeah, Brandon Waddell is a local kid, done good. Clear Lake High School, went to University of Virginia, now getting an opportunity with the New York Mets.
All right, next man up.
Last season in the KBO had a 3.12 ERA. And from 2020 to 2022, pitched for several different teams. Last time he was in the was 2021.
What was that? I missed the pitch.
Saw Jose Siri make the first play of the game.
That was Siri who made that out for us, by the way.
Traded from the Astros to the Tampa Bay Rays.
Ball and another ball. Counts 2-0.
That deal for Kyle Tucker, we mentioned a 3-for-1 deal. Paredes at the time wasn't sure if he would be the Astros first baseman or the Astros.
That's slow again. Missed. Counts 3-0.
Acquisition of Christian Walker. Paredes has found his home at third base. That's where he has played the most in the major leagues.
Counts 3-0.
For Paredes.
Paredes. I can never see this guy's name. There's a strike there. Finally, though, counts 3-1.
With Tampa Bay before he was moved to the Chicago Cubs last season.
Paredes? I don't know how to say this
Paredes
guy.
with a 3-1 count.
Paredes? I can't say his name. That's a foul down the third base side. We got a full count.
That's kind of his MO. He gets a lot of deep counts. He actually does get a lot of deep counts. We'll ignore that Allboy losing that one through the wickets. Spring training for everybody. Prayers Chica get some work in on him. But he does a really good job. He kind of fits that Astros mold that we've seen over the years where there's a high on-base percentage, high contact. He's a guy that knows the zone extremely well. And he would actually, he's probably the guy that would cheer most for that automated ball strike system.
Isak Paredes.
Pitches outside the zone called strikes against him. Wow.
Paredes. 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 Full count for Paredes. Thank you, B. I knew I could count on you, bro. Here's the pitch. Ball on the outside. Are you watching the game too? You have the MLB. He walked him. He walked him. All right, man on first. Trying run on base for Astros.
Yeah, we're not down to that long, so you kind of force yourself into the faces of some of these new guys to get
to
know
who's
them
up?
a little bit. And, we all watch
Is that Walker?
Far, but now you get to get near them, get to see the personality of Christian Walker's as cool as they come, man. He was just nice and laid back.
Ball outside and high.
But I have read a couple of stories and heard kind of the evolution of his swing, because if you look at his numbers earlier.
Hey, who signed Alex Bregman?
With Arizona, not very big power numbers. Kind of made some subtle adjustments, got a little quiet and simplistic with the swing. And
Counts 1-0.
So direct.
Red Sox.
Started to jump off his bat.
Popped up, foul, and backwards. Counts 1-1.
Stay on that back leg with a little leg kick and get the hands ready to fire. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun to be around.
1-1.
Get to learn what makes him tick. But he is
3 years, 120 million. Now, man, that must be nice. Have your dream job for at least 3 years and make 120 million.
Christian Walker over first base. Brady's wearing number 15.
Strike. Counts 1 and 2.
Walker wearing number 8. Mentioned, or you saw in the graphic, Christian with 26 or 4 home runs 3 straight years. He's also had an OPS above 800 all 3 of those. That's nice. So he has been very consistently and somewhat quietly, doing his job in Arizona. I agree. He did get some MVP votes.
Throw it to first 9 times for the pickoff after that pitch. Count stays 1 and 2.
The bottom of those 10 places you vote for MVPs, because 2 years ago he had 33 home runs and 103 runs batted in, and helped lead the Arizona Diamondbacks to the World Series. Yeah, outs above average. That's a defense we're talking about. He is consistently great.
Swing and a miss. Got him. Oh, no, he just got a piece of it. He just got a piece of it. Foul. But he got him.
For a team that was last in pitches seen for plate appearance last year, they added 2 guys who are definitely.
So keep it a 2-2.
Walker now with a 3-2 count. But you kind of nailed it earlier, saying that the Astros, that might be something they really try to emphasize in spring training to get back to those ways where they were
popped up.
Pitching 5 innings in.
Center field. It's going. It's going. It's going. Off the wall. And men on first and third. Dang. Make it second and third. Second and third.
Number 8, launching the ball to center field. Driving the ball, big part of the ballpark here today. Way to kind of cross it today, but he's able to cut through it and get to the base of the wall in 406. It's a nice middle part of your lineup. Coming over to Isak. Some good fundamentals. Wait to see him. He made some crazy good catches. He played with him in Tampa. So he made sure that ball was down before he moved on. I think it's fair to say that would have been out in the cactus. Yes, by far. It would have been off the batter's eye or over. Now the
Diaz pops up. Center field. Runner's going to tag and go. No, he's bluffing. He goes back to third. 2 outs. Diaz flies out.
Two guys who were on the team last year, Dupont and Yiner, swinging all 3 pitches. And then we've seen the 2 acquisitions take a lot of pitches and draw full counts. And the 2 outs were made on those 3 pitches. Those 3 pitches. But going back to Christian's swing, that's a pitch. Looked like a little bit of an off-speed down, maybe below the zone. Got tripped up on his bat a little bit, but he did a great job of letting that ball travel and drop the barrel on it. Beautiful swing to start his Astros spring training career. We're going to have the general manager of the Houston Astros.
2 on, 2 out.
Enjoy this next inning. That's always
Caratini up at bat. 8 home runs last season.
And these guys, the new guys, off to a good start. Exactly what he was hoping for.
That's your dream job, B? You're crazy.
Switch hitter batting right-handed against with
Strike counts 0-1.
Looking to score a run here or 2 to try and answer the Mets run at the top of the first. Look, you're now in this 8th big league season.
That's a fair ball. Bouncing away from first. Runner's going to tag and go. Tie game. Is the other runner going?
That ball had a little English on
Yep.
it and not handled completely over
Damn.
first base. So the Astros will pick up 2.
Astros go up 2-1.
When you're that offside corner infield, sometimes you'd be a little bit shocked. That was a late swing from Caratini.
Damn.
I think you're right. There might have been a little bit of extra torque on that one as if the glove was shot into that right field side. Kind of a little late.
2-1 Astros. 2 outs and a man on first for the Astros.
First inning, and now the Mets with a 2-out error, scoring 2 runs here in the bottom.
All right, next man up for Houston.
The Astros will take it. It was an error on Young to score
Strike.
2 runs, but now they have the lead. Here's Ben Gamble.
That's Gamble up at bat. Former Met counts 0-1.
Gamble and Jason Hayward were nice additions for the Astros at the end of last season. The Astros had these 2 veteran lefty hitters come in and
Next pitch.
had some quality at bats down
Swing and a miss.
September. Gamble, unfortunately, would fracture his left fibula.
Counts 0-2.
Be out for the rest of the year after playing 20 games with the Astros, but here he is with a chance to make the team as one of the few lefties in the lineup. Yeah, that's one thing that's kind of lacking for the Astros.
Next pitch.
Some of those left-handed bats, so that's why you're going to see Ben Gamble getting a chance. You're going to see John Singleton getting a chance, maybe vying for that left-handed bat off the bench.
Foul.
In Ben Gamble's case, depending on how
Go like third base side. Count stays 0-2. Ben Gamble kind of looks like Buddy Murphy from AEW.
Taylor Trammell was also another guy the Astros were hoping would be vying for a spot as a left-handed hitter, but he's off to an injured start to the spring. He's got a calf injury from
Here's the pitch.
running on the backfield, so he is going to be out.
Foul again, same spot.
At least a few weeks. Really dampen the chances of his making the team. So Gamble now.
Oh, you're a funny guy. You're a funny guy, B.
Competition as a left-handed
You're a
hitter.
funny guy.
Got Altuve who's playing left field. Not yet.
Counts
We
0-2.
expect to see him play a game later on the weekend. Got Chaz McCormick, right-hand hitter. You've got Jake Myers, right-hand hitter.
Well, yeah, so everything went good with my mom, B. The doctor ordered her
He's a
to
right-hand hitter. Gamble gets hit by a pitch. That ball was
continue bed rest for the next 1 to 2 weeks. Gamble got hit by that pitch, so he's going to go
near the bat.
to first. And
Gamble having to work with his New York Mets teammates in the dugout, but Gamble was an unmet last
did Alvarez get hurt? Oh, no.
just got traced him up.
Alvarez got cracked with the ball in his kneecap. Trainer's going to go check on him. I think he's okay.
They're tacking on some pitches, and this is kind of that inning.
Yeah, he's all right. He's there with Hefner.
For Dupont and Yiner Diaz.
And Weil.
These are the kind of innings the Astros would put together to really ruin some starting pitching and get in bullpens early in games. That's kind of what you want to see the Astros offense shift to this season, because there were some quick innings last year and some deep starts by a lot of starting pitchers against them. Jeremy Hefner with a word for Brandon Waddell. One of 3 Clear Lake High School members to pitch in the big leagues. John Switzer, actually 2 have pitched in the big leagues. John Switzer and Waddell, and Scott Sheldon, the 3rd Clear League product, who has made it to the major leagues back with Texas mostly as an infielder. So Waddell is up to 23 pitches in the inning, and the Mets have their bullpen going in case Waddell's first inning goes too long. Here's Chaz McCormick.
McCormick. Popped up. Play it, play it. He's not going to get there. Foul anyway. All right, foul. Counts 0-1. They are banning people under 20 years old from McDonald's in Brooklyn. What do you mean? I need more. I need more. Why are they banning people 20 and old under from McDonald's in Brooklyn? I'm confused.
Yeah, we'd like to see that
What happened? Counts 0-1.
Last year, Chaz, playing in the fewest games of his career after really struggling, was actually sent down to the minor leagues. Only for a brief time. 0-1 count to Chaz. Goes after
Pop up.
Pops it up. This is playable.
Playable. First. Out. Out in foul territory. Good job. End of 1. 2-1 Houston.
Well, here from Dana Brown, GM.
All right. Commercial. Who else is pitching today, B? Kids are starting fights and creating chaos at McDonald's. So I guess if you're under 20, you have to be there with someone 20 and up as a guardian. Dana Brown doing an interview here for Houston. Ball counts 1-0.
I thought he was a big dude who threw strikes and he had multiple pitches.
Now, he has given up his first
Hit. Going. It's out of here.
Siri got into that.
See you later. It's Rampage time. Folks, home run Mets. They just tied it up.
Obviously not a concern, but how did you think that Blanco handled this offseason?
Tied it up.
Compared to the previous offseasons, considering he's going to be a mainstay.
Yo, Siri's a boss.
Yeah, I think that he's
Right, B?
He's a mainstay now, and he's had some time to prepare, get in shape, and work on his craft. I think the changeup is his best pitch, so I'm sure he's relying on that a lot. So, I think he's just
2-2.
a big dude, man, with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and we had to protect a little bit of those innings last year because that was his first year as a full-time starter.
Next man up.
What percentage of an increase do you expect in innings pitched for a guy?
Strike.
Yeah, I mean, if he can give us maybe about 30, 40 more, that would probably take him into that. What was he at, 130?
170, actually.
It's all tied up 2 apiece.
Yeah.
Counts 0-1. Next pitch.
Number 2 guy in the ERA. I think he was
The right counts 0-2.
big, outstanding.
Yeah,
Who was that up at bat right now for the Mets?
That's what it was. We backed off a little bit because he was, in uncharted territory.
One thing we saw last year with the Astros, very aggressive aggressive up and down the line.
Oh, Torrens, all
Didn't
right.
see a ton of pitches per plate appearance.
Is he the DH? He's the DH.
First Astros at bats for both.
That's low. Counts 1 and 2.
Full counts, and they're both getting on base. Is that why you acquire them?
I love it. I love every minute of it. Honestly, I like when guys run deep counts. They're ready to
Next pitch.
start quicker down.
Hit, foul, first base side.
Ultimately,
Count stays 1 and 2. That was pitch 30 from Blanco.
watching those guys.
If you're keeping track.
Two at bats, very exciting. What?
How many pitches do you think they're going to let him throw today? 40?
Yeah, it was a certain pitch
45 tops?
before he got that walk.
That's a ball. Counts 2 and 2.
Trading Tucker, but I think that you did
2 and 2.
Can you kind of
30?
explain the situation and maybe the purpose?
Well, he
behind
just
that?
threw 31, my friend.
Yeah, I've been telling everyone that, when you have a player like Tucker, sometimes you have to operate in both the present and the
Hit
future.
and foul.
So we thought that, we would get something, right now in the present that would help us so we don't hurt the club in the future. Cam Smith.
Counts 2 and 2.
Really big time player in the middle of the order bat. And so we're working in both of those areas of the present and the future, and so we traded him away. So we basically got 14 years of control.
Fucking foul again. Keep it 2 and 2.
Well said. We're going to see Wisniewski today. What are you looking forward to with him? And
Wow, look how the camera's shaking. It must be super windy there.
Yeah, Wisniewski, I saw him throw on the backfield the other day. He was up to 96, really good sweeper. It was about 85
Hit.
miles per hour.
Grounded to short, over to first. Out. Yeah, former Met Guillorme helped get that out. Luis Guillorme.
If he throws like he did the other day, that would be outstanding.
I wish we never let him go.
Of course, Cam Smith, as I said, he's got a chance to get middle of the order back. We're giving him a lot of reps at third base. But we'll find
Next man up for the Mets.
if he can swing that bat like we think he can.
What have you learned about him as a person?
Strike.
Outstanding human being.
Or was that a ball?
Good, game face.
Sorry, that was a ball. Counts 1 0.
I can see him on the magazine too today. Face of the franchise type guy.
Wow.
That's low.
Just got to put up the big numbers if we can do that. But he's
Counts
just
2
an
0.
outstanding human being. He's like a sponge. He's learning a lot. He's loving being here. Not to mention that he doesn't
Next
live
pitch.
far away. So he can
Swing and a miss.
So
Counts 2 and 1.
It's been great.
That looked like a sinker to me.
So when you say big things, everybody probably have a map for him on how he's going to progress. Can you give us any insight into that right now? Maybe how, in a perfect
Hit.
what would be the situation for Cam Smith?
Grounded up towards
He's
left.
like a college player.
Man on first.
His bat's going to take up as quick as it will allow him. So if he gets off to a hot start, depending on where we start him, we'll move him and try to keep him moving.
1 on, 1 out for the Mets.
If he masters the league, we'll move him along. And I can see him at some point into the big leagues, within the next 18 months.
So you're a guy that we've learned as the GM.
Strike, counts 0 and 1.
There was one spring when you first started that we didn't expect Cesar Salazar or Justin Deere to make the team. Nobody had them on the roster. And you said, hey, they're on the roster. They performed in spring training. Why do you like pushing guys and challenging them maybe
Hit.
quicker than some other GMs with those other things?
Rolled up right field.
Why is that in your philosophy?
Yeah,
And we got men on first and third.
Actually, Toronto, Alex and I, we did a lot.
Walton on first.
I've seen young players come up and perform.
And I think we're going to get a call to the bullpen.
Problem seeing the young guys get after it. They can get after it. I think we should challenge these
Yeah,
players.
call to the
A lot
bullpen.
of times they're 22, 23.
So 40 pitches for Blanco, and that'll do it. We're going to run to the bathroom because we're going to go to a commercial. Be right back.
out of camp.
All right.
Consistently.
1 out, 2 on for the Mets.
Tuesday, potentially to left field. It's something that he seems excited about. How are you
Ball.
feeling?
Yeah, I went out and watched
Acuna.
You know, take some fly
That's
balls.
Hernandez on the mound for Houston.
He still has
Counts 1-0.
speed. He was running balls down in the gap. He was showing some excitement and some smiles like a little kid. So I'm actually excited about seeing how he develops.
Throw it a first 9 time.
Joe and those guys are really giving him the proper amount of time and reps to get good. So he's looking good. So
Acuna 1 for 1 today. Single, run, and a stolen base.
That's never going to go away.
Counts 1-0. Next pitch. Way too high. Counts 2-0 for Acuna.
Something a unique dynamic in the infield for you to be a little more versatile with an Isaac Reyes or Mauricio Dubon and some of these guys who also.
I think he's going to be better than his brother.
There's one Gold Glove at second base, but is there a little bit of a competition at second base possible?
yeah, I mean, I think Joe's going to see which one of these guys can get hot.
Mark my words. Pitch. Strike.
And so it's going to be fun to watch because
This is that umpire that leans down on one knee. I hate this
players
umpire.
going at it. That creates some more production and some wins on the board.
With Victor Caratini in the lineup today, as Nick Hernandez has a 2-1 count here, infield back, open to turn 2.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss 2-2.
Counts 2-2.
Playing today, you had an extra lefty bat along with Ben Gamble. Obviously, with the Kyle Tucker trade, there's not a lot of lefty bats in that lineup other than Jordan Alvarez. Caratini, when he plays, will be a switch hitter and lefty. How important is it to you that you find another lefty stick, whether it's a Ben Gamble or a Taylor, Trammell gets healthy and do something?
Throw it to first for the pickoff. It was close, but no cigar.
Whether they're right or left.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to have some left-hand bats. Very
Counts 2-2.
Melton looks like he could be a decent option at some point this season.
What's the latest on him?
I think he's coming back. He had a cool sore upper back, but it's working out.
Pop up, fouling back.
He should be back soon. It's just that we it's spring training, so you don't want to rush these guys back too much. He feels a lot better. It's it seems like it's pain-free at this time, and so if we can get him back playing, I think he's going to be interesting. He may be thrown in the mix as well.
So he would be a candidate to make the opening day roster.
Well, maybe not the opening day roster, but if you need
Foul again.
at some point. But you never know.
Into the stands, right corner.
Guys come to the camp and they're looking good and they're having quality at bats and they've made adjustments. I'm one of those guys that never say never. So
I like that.
never say
Yeah, it's a Mets fan. They got the foul ball.
Guys are human beings, man.
Counts
They make
2-2.
adjustments, and sometimes they arrive. You have to act on that.
There's another potential name, and the guy who went down to Puerto Rico and played some left field was Zach DeCenzo. We know that he's a 6'6" shortstop, so that kind of explains the athleticism. But was there an impetus behind him sending him down to Puerto Rico to get some reps in left field potentially? Because he's a pretty good stick when he's swinging back, right?
Yeah, I wanted to get him to try to pitch that way.
Pitch CB Buck.
Right?
Yeah, I heard he's only doing games behind the plate here at Cacti during spring. This might be why. My goodness.
Is that a full count?
Anyway, Zach DeCenzo.
Full count.
Is he on the radar? How's he looking?
Yeah, so he can play left and right. So it's definitely
Hit over to short to first. Out.
The fact that he can play those two positions.
2 down.
Big dude with power. So he's very intriguing.
Runner scores. Mets go up 3-2
That's another reason why.
with 2 outs and a runner on second. That's Walton on second, right, B?
Going a little bit. He stayed with it. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of that.
Sorry to interrupt. You're talking about Zach playing the out.
Yeah, so Zach, we think he can play left and right.
Next man up, Albie, with his wide-legged stance here.
He's athletic, and he's a big dude.
Strike.
Power.
Counts 0-1.
See if we can get that bat in line.
That 2-2 pitch that was missed actually cost the Astros a run because the Mets sent the runner with the 3-2 count and stayed out of the double play. Scored the go-ahead run. Is now 3-2 New York. Dana Brown joining us here in the top half of the second inning as Francisco Alvarez bats against Nick Hernandez. Bryce Matthews.
Swing and a miss.
We saw that played this winter. You're looking at him a lot at second base this spring.
Yeah, I think ultimately that could end up being his best position.
0-2 here for Alvarez. Alvarez 0 for 1 on the day.
Looks really good at second. Looks more natural. love that he's like.
I had a half day because my mom needed me to take her to the doctor's appointment. So
yeah, look, this guy.
My mom has long COVID and she has 2 ear infections.
And,
So or ear infection in each ear. So I worked a half day today, and then when I got home, I realized I got this game on the MLB Network. So now I'm streaming. Hit! And caught at third base. Goodbye. One stranded. But Mets do take the lead. It's 3-2. And we're going to bottom of the second. Wow, this game is dragging its ass.
Dana Brown, always fun talking to you. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Appreciate you. Great seeing you guys up.
That's Dana Brown, GM of the Astros, 3-2 Mets.
Did you just pay with PayPal?
Yes, keeps my info safe, even at the shady lemonade stand.
What do you call it shady, mister?
Oh, like this is fresh squeeze. Give me a break, Logan. Oh, pay with you everywhere. Don't just pay. PayPal. With Harry's, you did a
Yeah, me too. It sucks.
because you get all this.
She's negative for COVID, but she just has the symptoms now that are lingering. Her doctor diagnosed her with long COVID, so she has to rest for the next week to 2 weeks and see if it subsides.
A real dessert, like the DQ $7 meal deal. The cheeseburger, or 3-piece chicken strips, full-size fries, a drink, and a sundae. You get an honest-to-goodness full meal, all for just $7 at DQ.
Start the new year right with Optimum. Get 2 unlimited mobile lines for only $45 a month. Compare us to the competitors, and it's a no-brainer. Save up to $920 a year. Defy expectations and say no to overpriced.
I'm gonna try to do the
Sign up today.
I'm gonna try to do the preseason games or spring training rather this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday if I get them, and then I will definitely be here on Monday. That's what I have on par. Definitely Monday, and then I'm gonna try to do the very end of the game on Friday and see if I can get the games Saturday and Sunday. I don't know if Saturday and Sunday is going to be televised though, so I have to see. So it might not be, it might not be televised Saturday and Sunday.
Secure your spot to watch the Houston Astros at Dyke
All right,
Park
coming
with
out
a
of commercial.
partial plan. Whether you want to be here every series, every weekend, or have a midweek break, there's a partial plan for you. Visit astros.com/ticket. Plans today. We'll see Jake Myers leading things off for the Astros this inning. For him, made some adjustments.
Myers.
His goal is to be more consistent this year. Joe Espada talked about center fielder as well. Would love to see more walks from Jake, but he'll get things started. Also, guys, Ronel Blanco, hair color. It's tough. Purple on top, greenish on the sides and the bottom. Not sure how that happened. Turquoise maybe in there?
That's interesting. Good work. So it might have been an accident.
I don't
I want to be with you everywhere.
Hotel room.
That song is stuck in my head.
You
So
got the Colorado Rockies.
that's the one. Counts 0-1 here for Jake Myers. 13 home runs last season. 61 RBIs in 148 games. Oh my God. Smoked over towards left. Out at the wall. I thought Myers had one. Instead, it's an out at left field corner. Taylor, I see you, Taylor. Taylor on the play for the Metropolitans.
Didn't worry much about the ball. Continue over there and make that play to take away extra bases from Jake. So now the longtime New York Met bats against his former team, Luis Guillorme.
Guillorme, the longtime former Met, hit.
Through 2023.
Foul.
Slice just fouled down the left.
Counts 0-1. 28 pitches for Wendell. Luis Guillorme last season was with Arizona, Atlanta, and the Angels. No home runs, but 10 RBIs.
He made 2 great plays on defense in a couple of broadcasts we had. Yeah, really good plays.
Hey, B, when you get a chance, how many home runs does Guillorme have with the Mets? It's only like 2 or 3, right?
The Angels. He was with 3 different teams: Atlanta, the Los Angeles Angels, and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
That's a ball. Counts 1 and 2.
Games came with the Angels of his 77-50 with LA. Now vying for a spot in the middle infield for the Houston
It's a ball inside 2-2. I want to play with you everywhere.
Big league level, Zach Short, not as much time, but a really good glove, and a guy who's also like the backup infielder. That one's the other.
And that's going to go through third and short for a base hit for Guillorme.
Base hit either way, you would think, but Walton could not knock it down.
Guillorme on first with 1 out.
Base hit for the Astros with 1 out. Yeah, he just threaded that one in between the third baseman Beatty and the shortstop Williams. It's nicely done. Just stay on it, take what's given to you. More small play, good things happen. So Brandon Waddell has had his pitch count reached, just like Ronell Blanco. So we'll get a bit of inning pitching change for the Mets. We'll have a new pitcher.
And we got a pitching change for the Mets. We're going to go to a commercial. 3-2 Mets. Still on commercial. I didn't see who was coming to the mound for the Mets before the commercial break. My bad. All right, here we go. Vega on the mound for the Metropolitans. Popped up here. Center field, tracking out. Nice.
The power play is presented by HEB. Isaac Paredes in his first game as a Houston Astro likes to pull the ball. He has never hit a home run in his career to anywhere but left or left center. Last year, he hit 19 home runs, but there are 11 others that would have been a home run if all of his games were played at Dyken Park. And he played all 162 in the new home stadium. He would have had a 30 home run season. Another one. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, he's definitely
counts 0-1
and elevated when he does go after the pitch, but he's very selective and waiting for that one pitch that he can turn and
for Radies.
Coming off an All-Star season last year. Wow, that might be a little aggressive. That's towards our prize.
Foul, counts 0-2.
It's 0-2 on breaks. Yeah, I mean, a lot of Alex Bregman's home runs, we would look on stats.
Larry Dolan
1 out of 30 ballparks.
has died at the age of 94.
Kind of sneak into those Crawford boxes as well. Not that he needs the help. He can hit the ball out. Yeah, he's got plenty of pop. Yeah. It's nice when you maybe catch one off the end of the bat and stay through it and still drifts into the Crawford boxes. Parade is coming off.
Foul.
19 home runs, 16 with Tampa Bay, 3 with Chicago.
Counts 0-2.
He had a 31 home
He was walked earlier in the ballgame. We're not even at the third inning
He's
yet.
had a 20 home run season. Here you see, with runners on in high leverage situations, he has been very good in his career with the Tigers.
Is there no pitch clock in spring training?
0-2 to Paredes with 2 outs.
Hit
puts it in play, but
to
he
third.
one on a couple
First.
to the left side.
Out.
Brett Beatty makes the play. And
Brett Beatty making a play. All right, we're going to the third.
Retired the 2 batters he faces. Hitting is 3-2 bats after 2.
500,000.
Pitch clock is always on. I'm not seeing it though. Maybe they're just not showing it. They're not showing it, bro. That's why MLB sucks. MLB Network sucks, huh? How many home runs does Luis Guillorme have? Luis Guillorme, career home runs. Looks like 2. That's it? Luis Guillorme has hit 5 home runs in his career. Looks like 5 total career home runs for Luis Guillorme. And in his career, 58 runners batted in. There's a chance I could hit more home runs than Luis Guillorme. Yes, sir. Right, I have 63%. Wesneski on the mound. Hit by Winker over towards left field, left center, out.
And that's part of the appeal of Hayden Wesneski is the ability to ramp it up there at high velocity to go with a pretty good sweep.
One away.
Well. Wesneski, one of the pieces to the puzzle that the Astros acquired in that Kyle Tucker deal, and he picks up a first down on 2 pitches, getting Jesse Winker to fly out to left. There you see his player profile. Wesneski now 27 years old. To Cy Fair High School, one of 3 major leaguers that went to Cy Fair, and also Sam Houston State with the Bearcats.
Foul. Counts 0-1.
So now he was so excited when he was on the golf course to hear that he was traded from the Cubs to the Astros, because now he's playing for the team he grew up cheering. It's always nice. It doesn't happen too often that you're able to play for that hometown team, but here he is.
The short, first, out.
Elated about it.
2 down.
How about the plays Luis Guillorme has made? That was kind of a short.
Good play from Guillorme. I called him the Swiss Army knife when he played for the Mets.
Wesneski has 3 pitches in. Or 4 pitches in. He's already recorded 2 outs, and now face Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty up at bat.
A big Astros fan growing up was a Roy Oswalt fan primarily. We'll ask, were you a Biggio fan, a Baggy fan, Bagwell fan? He's like, well, I was watching Roy Oswalt mostly. That was his guy. Picks up a strike off Beatty. It's 0-1.
Strike. Counts 0-1 for Beatty. Next pitch. Strike. Counts 0-2.
On the plate on the outside corner, it's 0-2. So he has come in and thrown 6 strikes in his Astros debut. He does have 2 immaculate innings in his career, 1 in college, and 1 as a member of the Cubs against the Pirates. 1 in college came against Stetson when he was at
Here's
San
the
Diego
0-2.
State. So throwing strikes.
Bounced in the dirt.
He's human.
Counts 1 and 2.
Josh Miller last night.
I want to play with you every
The
day.
Astros. We're going to hear from Josh Miller on our broadcast today. And Josh mentioned that in addition to his normal repertoire, which is sweeper, sinker, cutter, and change, he might mix in a curveball in his first outing as an Astro. That's not something that's been in his repertoire in the past. It's down. It's 2-2. You have to ask Josh about that a little bit later, huh? Yeah, he'll be joining us next half inning after he watches the guy who is going to be the
2-2
number 5
count.
starter. There's really not competition for that 5 spot. It's going to be Hayden Wesneski. He's going to enjoy Prover Valdez, the likely opening day starter.
Full count. That was the ball.
Brown, the likely second day starter. Bernal Blanco, Spencer Arrighetti, and now Wisniewski will be year 5 to start the year for the Astros. That ball hit.
Popped up, right field, going. It's out of here. Brett Beatty, Ram, Page, time. Folks, home run Mets. 4-2 Mets. Brett Beatty smacked one.
They got a little bit of that jet streak going down and kind of calling that one out here. Beatty, who had 4 home runs last year, hits a spring training home run here with 2 outs and only on to make it 4-2 Mets. We kind of see Beatty get down those legs like he pitch trap and scoop it out of here. Stay with it. Sean Dubin's relative? Could have been. Here's Jose Siri. Siri hit a long home run his first time up. Well, his Duck Dynasty was making a comeback. Here, I mean, he was losing his footing. It wasn't the classic play. It was a premature jump. It was all kinds of stuff happening. Yeah. But the end of the result was the ball ended up in the glove.
Ball counts 1-0.
By the way, some news on Sean Dubin, who went back to Houston for an MRI. Dealing with a little bit of a shoulder.
Low counts 3-0.
But they just found inflammation, nothing serious. So good news on Sean, but we're not sure exactly when his spring will start. He was really going to have a good shot to get this team.
Looks like he's playing keep away with Wisniewski.
Now Jose Siri.
Oh, they called it a strike to Siri. Counts 3-1.
6 consecutive pitches for strikes. Then he threw 6 consecutive pitches for balls.
Siri 1 for 1 solo home run. Counts 3-1. I think he's gonna walk him here. Walk.
Siri's going to take.
That wasn't even close inside.
Jose Siri with a home run.
So Siri to first.
Walk in this game against his former team. There's another guy that influenced Hayden Wisniewski, who was a former Astro, and that was more by looking at a picture and video of him than it was in meeting Charlie Morton. But when he was at Sam Houston State, he was going through a little bit of a struggle at one point, not during his freshman year, when he won Freshman of the Year in the Southern Conference. But it was his second year, he was kind of bad.
Foul, counts 0-1.
Just like, hey, look at how Charlie Morton's release point is and see if that's something that feels comfortable for you. And he did. He dropped down his arm angle, kind of helped out the sweeper. He has stayed in that lower arm slot ever since. It's created a little more extension too, which creates some of the deception.
I appreciate that, Andrew Ford. That's away. That's a ball bounced away. Runner's gonna go to second after a wild pitch. Counts 1-1.
Get extended, and Hayden Wisniewski has a 7-foot extension on his delivery.
Don't forget to like the stream, Andrew Ford.
Echelon, so they're happy about that as well. So Wisniewski, who was
1-1 count.
quickly ahead of Brett Beatty, 0-2 with 2 outs and nobody on, gives up a home run, then allows a walk, and now he's 1-1 on Luis.
Hit, foul, and back, counts 1-2.
Advancing series second.
How come Nimmo, McNeil, Alonso, Soto, Lindor, Marte? Is Marte hurt? How come all the other guys are not going to bat an inning or two today?
Immediately using him as a starter.
Is it split squad?
Flip it off the plate, 2-2.
Counts 2-2.
Wisniewski, a product of Sam Houston State, just like radio.
Swing and a miss.
Steve Sparks. There's a swing and a miss.
That'll do it. 3 outs.
Try and get down to first base. He vacates home plate. That'll be out number 3. We're joined by the Astros pitching coach, Josh Miller, talking about.
One at the bottom of the third, 4-2 Mets. Should be coming out of commercial break momentarily. Commercial breaks seem to be much faster here on MLB Network. It is 4-2 Mets, in case you're wondering. Here we go. No, one more commercial. All right, Houston up at bat.
And joining us from the dugout is the pitching coach of the Houston Astros, Josh Miller. Josh, always fun when you have a new pitcher on your team getting his debut. And what'd you think of Hayden Wisniewski's first inning?
Yeah, it looked crisp. First 2 outs and 4 pitches, and then had a long at bat. Fortunately, they put one over the right field fence, but he looked good. I'd like to see him in the next inning.
Ball on a strike.
Hopefully, he put up a 0.
We saw a couple of breaking balls. We heard you mentioning it maybe off camera the other night, talking about how he's bringing that breaking ball in the mix. What was the reasoning behind bringing that in?
We're just looking for additional weapons he can use against left-handed hitters. He's got a dynamite slider, wipeout pitch. Throwing something that has a little more
ball counts
play,
2-1.
a little depth can give him an additional weapon against lefties.
When you first see him, what are your thoughts? Obviously, you've got scouting reports on him, but when you watch him, you put your eyeballs on him live and then talk to him, what do you learn about?
I mean, he's got like a
2-2 count.
Happy-go-lucky, goofy sense of humor, but in between the lines, it looks like he's a go-getter. Give me the ball, he's going to work.
Hey, make that money, Andrew. Make that OT, man.
Intensity,
Here's the 2-2.
that you like to see in a guy.
Yeah, I'm sure he's pretty happy-go-lucky when he's wearing the blue and orange, finally pitching in his home city. But Renel Blanco also started this game. He looked relatively well. I know the pitch count got
That's up and away
in the second, but what did you see from Renel?
Yeah, he looked good. Got his work in. All of his pitches looked like they were doing
Full
what
count.
I'd expect. Just building up, getting his pitch count up. He'll probably go 2 or 3 innings his next time out. And, unfortunately, ran out of bullets there in the second inning, but he felt good, looked good, and should be a good camp for
Inside.
Blanco.
Were you shocked to see him give up a run in spring training?
Yeah, not used to
Walked
that.
him.
He's probably going to beg to go back and play pitch winter ball next year, so we come in mid-season fourth. But he was good. He felt good about the outing and felt good after, which is a good thing for us.
Did you have to have a conversation with Renel about this offseason, saying you are going to be in our rotation and you're going to have the expectation of pitching more innings this season?
Yeah, so we had that conversation. He completely understood and pumped the brakes a little bit on the winter workload and
Strike. Count 2-1.
and working full complement innings for us during the summer.
Time allowed somebody else to win the Dominican ERA. As he almost posted 0 during the Dominican Winter League. Josh, you had the rain out yesterday, but I guess when you have the spring start with a split squad game, it's probably not the worst thing, right? How did that impact?
Where's this, Andrew? What's the company? Pop up here, right field corner, out.
It's spring trading.
Winker with the out.
Vein of a pitching coach's existence.
Good job.
But yesterday it was welcome. The only thing that it really messed up was Hayden didn't get to pitch the first inning today. He had to come in at the third, and other than that, everything's pretty much in line. And we'll get a few guys in there that were supposed to pitch yesterday in there today, and everything else should stick to normal schedule.
Next man up. Caratini, 0 for 1, reached on an arrow.
Up to 40, but not beyond 40.
Yeah, that's about his limit. He'll have about 20 pitches next inning. We'll have somebody up to cover him if he looks like he gets a little extended.
Yeah, Wisniewski filling out that rotation for you here early in spring. Could you talk a little bit about Hunter Brown? How is he looking
The ball
at camp?
counts
I'm not sure
1-0.
we're going to be able to see him throughout the course of our broadcast, but is he throwing anything into his repertoire that might be enhanced?
Yeah, no, it's more just kind of refining what he had at the end of the year. He's one of the best pitchers in the league. Finished really strong for us.
Foul.
Here against
Counts 1-1.
Cardinals. Threw a nice bullpen today. Has thrown on the backfield a couple times, and he looks strong. Looks ready to go, and I'm eager to see him pitching on Friday against the Cardinals.
You mentioned how rain out can really be the bane for a pitching coach, but you guys have things plotted out well in advance, right? Like you almost have the entire month scheduled out with how you want guys to work at their work.
Yeah, as we creep closer to the regular season, if you move a starter's day, like it can completely
Down 21.
And ease into the regular season. So, as we get closer to regular season, you don't want to miss the schedule, the plan that you had in place.
Past the diving Acuna into right
Stop by Acuna, and it goes up, going to third. And they got runners on first and third, it looks like, with one out. Damn.
All right, that means we got to ask about Spencer Getty as well, Josh. How's he looking so far?
Look good. Kind of had a shaky first inning, walked the bases loaded in Jupiter the other day, but settled down, had a really good second inning. He's feeling strong. He'll get the ball against the Yankees on Saturday in Tampa, and expecting good things from him this camp as well.
And we've saved the best for last. How's Robert?
Oh, Robert is Robert. He's like Hunter. He's thrown on the backfield a couple times. He's going to make his debut tomorrow. We're playing here, but we're on the road side against the Nationals, and he looks like he's ready to go. Big year for Framber, and expecting good things from him.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. I saw him walking out with Luis Garcia and Christian Javier. Did the dugout get a little bit quieter?
No. It's pretty crowded here at spring games.
Where's the ball there?
We do have extra
Counts one out.
dugouts, which is nice to spread out. And I don't feel like I'm always in the way, but Framber and the boys were here to root on Ronell and watch him throw a couple innings, and they'll go and enjoy the beach or something this afternoon.
I love that support when the guys come and watch their fellow starters. Here's Ben Gamble with runners on first and third with one out. Last year, the guy we probably will see in this game, according to your schedules, Taylor Scott. Last year, going into spring training, he probably
Counts
wasn't
2-0
on the
after
roster.
that ball.
He forced his way off that roster and ended up having a phenomenal year. Is it kind of exciting for you to think there are some spots to be won this spring in that bullpen and some guys that are going to try and do what Taylor did last year?
Yeah, a little different scenario that we're used to. Our pitchers have at least penciled or penned in. There's some competition for some spots. Last year, he's ready to go. Really impressed us and earned the spot.
Counts 3-0.
Really stepped up and was a huge piece of our bullpen throughout the season. And hopefully somebody else can do the same thing this year.
That would be nice. We're also going to see Bennett Sousa, I think, later in this game as well. Is there a certain importance on having
Counts 3-1 for Ben Gamble.
Yeah,
It was hit by
you
pitch
like
earlier
guys
in the
that can
game.
get both lefties and righties out. Bennett is one of those type of pitchers. His stuff plays against both bat sides. It's unfortunate last year. He went down and missed the whole season with an injury, but he had a great off season rehabbing. Feels great now, and excited to see him compete today.
And walks, bases loaded for the Astros with only one out. Damn.
In his second inning of work, he picked up a couple of outs in the last inning, has the bases loaded and one out for Chance McCormick. We're not seeing it here, Josh, in the Cacti Park and the Palm Beaches, but we'll see it on a lot of the stadiums throughout the Grapefruit League, and that's the new automated balls and strikes, the ABS system in play. How have you noticed it so far? I know the Astros haven't been successful in challenges. Are you guys more, with the pitcher-catcher battery, more inclined to ask the catcher to challenge as opposed to the guy on the mound?
We are. They get a better look at it. Most pitchers probably are a little delusional and where they think their pitches end up that are close. But we have asked the guys to utilize it in the stadiums that are equipped with the technology and kind of get a feel for it and see what it's like.
Counts 1-0.
We've been unsuccessful the few times that we've challenged pitches in St. Lucie and in Jupiter. But, we'll get a little more comfortable with it. The guys that played with it in AAA last year, maybe in the fall league, are more used to it than the rest of the guys. It'll just be a learning experience.
Yeah, I think it's important that fans do know that it won't be at the big league level this season, but possibly in the future. But a lot of these minor league pitchers that you work with, and your information trickles down to these guys, they are dealing with that automated strike zone.
Counts 1-0.
Talk to us a little bit about how you talk to your pitchers in the minor leagues about making pitches and their shapes effective in the zone, make their stuff swing and miss inside the zone so that they don't have to middle.
Yeah, that's a huge part of being successful as a pitcher is having good pitches that can create lifts. And you don't need to evacuate the zone to get them. Not everybody has that ability. Some guys need to maybe dance around the edges a little bit. When it comes to
Hit by pitch.
system,
That'll bring a runner in.
About a 2% walk rate increase across the board just because the zone shrunk. The top of the zone kind of went away, and hitters had to utilize that to their advantage. And as pitchers, we got to learn to compete, and the guys that were AAA had to do that without losing sight of what they need to be a major league pitcher when they come up here without that technology.
Chad McCormick hit by a pitch with the bases loaded, so it's now a 4-3 game. The bases still remain loaded as Jake Myers bats.
4-3 Mets, bases loaded, only one out.
So, Josh, one of the other guys we're going to see today, we mentioned Sean Dubin having to go back to Houston and just inflammation, which was good news, but he was out of options. He is out of options. So is Forrest Whitley coming into the spring. I would think this is a big spring for the big right-hander that was a former first-round pick of the Astros.
Yeah, big camp for him. Got to come in and win the spot. And, get that roster spot for us. He's had a great winter. He worked out in Houston with us at Lincoln Park, and stuff looks great. We're going to get a good look at him here against the Mets today. I don't know if they'll throw the 6th or 7th inning right around there. And hoping
Sorry,
for
1-1 count.
Work out of him and a healthy camp and one that's successful, so you can earn that roster spot.
I know the roster spots are fluid and so are roles. Are you looking at him as
1-1 count for Myers. Myers 0 for 1 on the day. That'll bounce away, but they call it a strike.
A 4-out outing during camp. Some
All right,
guys might
1-2
get
count.
2 innings more often than others. I would see him as a guy that you'll see work 2 innings occasionally during camp, and maybe could provide that for us during the season as well.
Yeah, obviously Josh Hader and Brian Abreu at the back end of that.
4-3 Mets, 1 out, bases loaded for the
Are you
Astros.
expecting anybody to be that maybe set up for those
1-2 count for Jake Myers, and he is out.
We have a lot of good options. A lot of
I think that was the sinker.
Spots. We talked about a few of them earlier, and Taylor Scott, Sousa, Forrest Whitley. A couple guys that are injured, and Caleb Ward and Sean Dubin. Left-hander Brian King. We got some guys that are non-roster invites, Rafael Montero and Miguel Castro, also competing for spots like that. It's good to have competition. Guys are excited to get out there and pitch and show us what they got.
Here's Luis Guillorme.
Guillorme.
A couple of nice defensive plays.
Ball outside,
So
counts 1-0.
Time up going against his former team, batting with the bases loaded in a 1-run game. Notice
Guillorme
you
1 for 1 today with a
for
single.
example, when you guys had Spencer pitch, you had Yiner Diaz catch him. You've had other guys kind of mix and match. Is there a method there we're trying to get? Caratini's been around now.
Hit, foul, counts 1-1.
To catch certain pitchers early on in the spring.
Yeah, we'd like to get them all exposed to the guys, at least during camp one time, but it's mostly about just staggering their playing time, not to wear them out early. It's February. I'm sure Victor's only going to catch another inning or two, and when the Yiner catches, he'll catch the first half of the game as well.
Hit.
Guillorme with a single to center, 1-run scores. Coming around is Ben Gamble. Now he's going
And runner's going to score, tie it up. Damn.
And has a good arm. And Luis Guillorme 2 for 2 with an RBI to tie the game.
RBI for Guillorme, tied at 4 apiece.
How about the plays at short and the play at first by Christian Walker? That had to be something that was a nice sight for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, homie.
Anytime the ball's in play, we turn it around. I'm excited.
Oh, they're going to have a pitching change. So, Josh, we're going to
And we're going to go get a different pitcher.
Josh Miller joining us from the dugout. He picked up 2.
All right, commercial. Commercial. Be right back. Mayonnaise.
two-out situation. Dakota Hawkins.
Hawkins on the mound.
And Mauricio Dubon at the plate.
Ball and pop up. Playable.
To get to a 1-0 count first.
Out.
He's had all day, but now
Around
he
short.
pops up. And the
All right.
Astros four, the Mets
We're
four.
going to the fourth. May the fourth be with you. Tied at 4 apiece.
So why can't we say we're the best home shopping site? Because while true, you just can't say that. So I can't say Homes.com is the best. No.
What if we jumbled up the words?
Homes best is Home.com. No. What if we said it in Spanish? Homes.com es el mejor.
What if we whispered it?
No. Fine. What if he said Homes.com? It's the best. Mr. Freeman, I'm sorry, but we can't say it. Say what? Homes.com is the best. Homes.com. It's the best.
From starting strong to it's been a week.
Fourth inning baseball, tied at 4. Mets and Astros, 4 runs, 6 hits for New York, 4 runs, 4 hits, both teams with an error so far in this one. Jared Young leads off against Hayden Wisniewski. Wisniewski, in his second inning of work as an Astro, gave up a 2-out solo home run to Fred Beatty, also allowed a walk. He did
Ball
strike
counts
out
1-0.
Luis Torrens to end the inning. Pitch is a
Strike.
1-1. Mention Hayden out of Side Bear High School.
Counts 1-1.
Major leaguer from Side Bear, Woody Williams.
Jared Young, 1 for 1 today, single and a run.
Playing it now. Hayden Wisniewski is Jared Young.
Roll up right field, base hit for Young.
And the Mets have their leadoff runner on here in the fourth. Jared Young 2 for 2. Base hits left and now base hits right. I'll bring up Donovan Walton back-to-back left-handed.
Walton back up at bat.
Wearing the number 39 for the Astros. He wore 19 as a member of the Cubs. So he pitched for the Cubs 2022 to 2024. He said I could ask the manager for his number. And he thought 39 was the next best thing.
Stride counts a home 1.
So a spy wearing number 19. That'd be a great first impression. Just misses the plate 1-1. The low strike has not been there for either side.
Counts 1-1.
Nope. And again, no challenge system here at the Cacti Park of Palm Beach. And as Plummer mentioned when we were talking to Josh Miller about it, we won't see that
Pop up.
in the major leagues this year. Jake Myers
Out.
turned around a couple of times, but found the ball when he makes the play. Donovan Walton for the first out. Plummer really seems like we're trending towards the implementation of the automated balls and strikes for 2026. Yeah, we've got evidence of something similar with what happened with the pitch clock. The pitch clock started in the minor leagues, showed up in spring training, and showed up in the big leagues. So I think it's really kind of on that same track as far as using it in the minor leagues, refining the system, refining the strike zone. And once they feel that they've got pretty good command and control of being consistent with that strike zone, it's going to be here in the show. And you heard Josh Miller say the Astros would prefer that their pitchers not challenge pitches. There's a few guys in that rotation that
Counts 1-0.
pitches on the corners, and you might be out of challenges by the second or third inning if you challenge unsuccessfully twice. choice of words, delusional. You know what else too is some of these deliveries get so violent these days. I wonder how many guys actually see the ball as it's crossing the strike zone, because there's so much movement on that head. If they're actually able to get a good view of it as it goes through the zone. But yeah, even in the catcher, he's got as good or better view as the umpire.
So it will be where the
Counts 1-1
is at the point in the exact
for Acuna.
midpoint.
Acuna 1 for 2 on the day.
Across the plate, it's where it is at the midpoint of the plate. And at any part of that baseball is at any part of that.
Here's
strike
the
zone.
1-1.
It's based on height and percentages from the knees to
That's low.
the top part of the zone. And it'll be deemed a strike. You'll see it replayed if it is implemented in 2026. You'll see it replayed on El Grande, so you'll be able to watch it as a fan at Dyken Park. We have the technology right now with the strike zone, but they're going to alter that a little bit next season if they do go to the ABS system, so you don't know right away if it's a strike.
2-2 count.
On El Acuna, down the count, or evens the count now 2 apiece.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasoning for that. Now, some of these big league ballparks, the diamond clubs behind home plate have TVs with live feeds in them. And if you have that strike zone square up there, you're going to have some hometown fans screaming challenge that pitch, trying to avoid that situation.
Struck him out.
A good riding fastball there, getting Acuna as he picks up his second strikeout.
2 outs.
Nesky now with 2 strikeouts in his first outing as an Astro. So there you go, 2 lost challenges per team, and then you're out of challenges. The challenge has to be called immediately by the pitcher, catcher, or hitter. Nobody from the dugout, nobody else on the field can make the signal.
I think we should mic up catchers, hitters, and umpires. I want to hear that conversation.
About the
Yeah, they challenge it. You call it goes the hitter's way, he turns around and the umpire goes, "I told you, clean it up back there."
So far, the Astros have had 3 challenges from their hitters, and they are 0 for 3 this spring. We're waiting for our first successful challenge.
Ball and a strike to Alvarez. Alvarez 0 for 2 on the day.
It was Zach Daniels and Cesar Salazar the first game.
Those are guys that have experience with the system too.
1-1. Popped up.
Foul.
Counts 1-2.
Astros scoring 2 runs in the first inning. Christian Walker with a double off the base of the center field.
4-4.
Big swing of that inning.
Even 4-4.
And then 2 walks and a hit by
Score.
pitch.
All right,
Scored a couple of runs last inning.
Here's the
Risky Marmay
1-2 to Alvarez.
signaling in a run at Chas.
Oh, throw to first, not in time. Just keeping them honest.
So that's how we're tied at 4 here with the Mets and Astros going at it in the 4th inning. Alvarez with a 1-2 count.
Here's the 1-2. Pop up. Foul.
Alvarez has struck out and lined down to Isak Paredes in 3rd.
So keep the count 1-2 for Francisco Alvarez.
2 strikes.
Alvarez 0 for 2 on the day.
Joe Espada was asked.
Wisniewski has a total of 35 pitches. Mets have a man on first, and obviously we're still tied here at 4 apiece because nothing's happened yet. See? Oh, swing and a miss. Damn it, Alvarez. We're going to bottom of the 4th.
Products first game as an Astro, he picks up 3 strikeouts in 2 innings of work.
I feel like this game is just dragging. 52 degrees. Get some sun, bro. Nah. It is nice out, though. It is nice out today. We'll see how long that lasts.
Game tickets for the first half of the 2025 season go on sale Friday, February 28th. Don't miss your chance to lock in the best seats in Dyken Park before it's too late. Stay up to date by visiting Astros.com/tickets. We come to the bottom of the fourth inning. We mentioned Joe Espada saying before the game he would ask his guys if they wanted to.
Garrett on the mound. Garrett frustrated the crap out of me at the end of last
But the
season.
other new member of the infield, Christian Walker, apparently is good with a double off the base of the
Ball.
walk and a couple
Counts
of
1-0.
He's had to run a lot on the bases. So John Singleton's the off-deck circle to hit for Christian Walker. It'll be Paredes, John Singleton, and Yainer Diaz facing a new pitcher for the New York Mets. It's the right-hander, Reed Garrett. It's a pretty good right arm. Last season had a 3.77 ERA. Can get his fastball up, almost average 97 miles an hour on his four-seamer, but it primarily split, cut, sweep before he gets to the four-seamer or the two-seam fastball. Paredes in his first game as an Astro has drawn a walk, scored a run, and also grounded out to third. Sock pops went high in the air.
Popped up,
It's
and
near third base now as Beatty Driscoll
out by short, thanks to Beatty.
stays good at the catch for out number one. But John Singleton will hit for Christian Walker. How about the debut for Walker? Makes him pick it first. And offensively scores a couple of runs on a 400-foot double and a walk. Nice start to his Astros career. Call him Big John last year, but we don't call him quite as Big John this year because he lost 20 to 25 pounds, he said. It started to
Strike. Counts
really
0-1.
get lean and work out. Some of the numbers that were posted in that article by Brian McTaggart earlier in the week of what John is squatting, deadlifting, and benching were astounding to me. Yeah, to the average human, they are astounding.
Strike. Counts 0-2.
5-pound squat. Yep. Yeah, he'd get one rep on that, and he said he's even more impressive on his deadlifts, getting up over 600 pounds. 665 on the deadlift. Man, and the bench, 385. How much you bench, bro? 385.
Here's the 0-2.
That's crazy. It is.
Freaking foul, third base side.
Those numbers are unreal. Oh, he looks like he's in great shape, too. You get up next to him, and he's always had that barrel chest to him. Now it's a little more defined. But John's going to have to struggle to find his way to nearly as many at-bats as he did last year. Christian Walker's
Ball inside. Counts 1-2.
so John's going to have to get his starts when he can. Maybe he gets a tough righty, or maybe when Christian started 10 or 12 games in a row. But certainly after a career year last year, playing the most games in his career, John's going to have to fight for his at-bats in 2025. Bat off the bench, obviously, from Joe Espada, lefty.
Ball outside.
Righty dominant line. Yeah, obviously with the physique that he has.
Counts 2-2.
The swing we've seen over the years from John Singleton, you immediately say you've got yourself a left-handed threat off the bench, but he also puts together some great at-bats. Sees a lot of pitches.
Swing and a miss. Got him.
Picking up a strikeout. There at the 30.
See you later, Singleton.
32-year-old.
2 outs.
In 7 postseason games last year for the Mets. Got his first opportunity to pitch a full
Diaz 0-2. 2 flyouts.
A little bit with the Tigers, the Orioles, Washington.
Ball outside.
2023, and then last year,
Counts
53
1-0.
games. He was a key part of that Mets bullpen. Yainer Diaz
Foul.
DHing today.
First base side. Look like.
We'll see how
Counts
he plays out.
1-1.
He said that Yainer might not see as many games this year. It's not because he doesn't love his bat in the lineup, because 148 games played out of 162 last year will tell you how much Joe likes this guy. But he just felt like that was a little bit too much of a load for a guy who's going to catch primarily. And he must kind of pick
Counts
his spots.
1-2.
Yainer might not DH as much, might not play his first base as much. You might just see him in all his starts are primarily most of his starts behind the plate. Just trying to keep fresh as possible for the 2025 campaign. When you have that kind of offense coming from your catching position, you're ahead of most.
Absolutely.
And you do want to have that bat in there as frequently as you can, too, because he is highly productive when he's in there. I fell victim of having too good of bat-to-ball skills. His contact rate was extremely high, but it was early in count on
There's the 1-2.
pitches.
Popped up.
1-2 pitch in the
Center field.
Jose Siri.
Out. Good job, Siri.
Away for the final out of the inning. So Reed Carroll, 1-2-3.
We're going to the 5th.
And to the 5th. Still tied.
Tied at 4 apiece. Commercial. I feel like the commercials are getting a little bit longer. Here we go. Top of the 5th, tied at 4 apiece.
Astros hosting the Mets. Hayden Wesneski is doing work. You're doing great. Hayden is doing my job. Hayden pitched today. Labored out there. How do you feel?
Good. Just filled it up. Not exactly what you want.
Almost got caught doing what, Andrew?
Yeah, there's a lot of positives, and obviously there's a few negatives this early.
Well, you are wearing that Astros.
Hit by Winker to short to first. Out.
Oh, really cool moment.
One away.
I took it in for a second, walked in the locker room, but yeah, you had to look at it. Not the real uniform yet, but I'm very excited about it. It's a really cool experience.
It's the whole spring, and I even get to know a lot of these guys. I know you know some of these guys as well. Hayden, you come to the interview. Hayden's over here. You're doing a lot.
Oh, so this one's going to stand in front of here and ruin it anyway, so you might as well just take the baseball.
That's true. Okay. Getting to know these guys, though, and there are some that you're familiar with. Obviously, you're a Houston guy, so working out with some of them. But how has that been? What has stood out about this club to you so far?
They're really close.
Ball
Most
counts
of the guys
were enough.
talk to each other a lot, and it's very
Scott on the mound for
it's a good
Astros.
energy around, right? The guys know each other. Yeah, I know a few
Ball?
guys from Houston. I've traveled a little bit on baseball teams, so I've started to kind of get to know people, right? So, and also knowing Cam Smith as well.
What happened?
It makes it easy just to get to know guys.
Let's go back to the
You get
moment you become an Astro, the trade, the call.
I don't know what happened there. Man on
Tell me
first.
the story about being on the golf course. So take fans back to where you were and what you felt in the moment.
Oh yeah, so I was hearing rumors, and you know, I'm hearing that Colin Tucker's probably gonna be a Cub. And, okay, he's gonna be your teammate. You know, it's kind of a weird thing, and then you never think you're gonna be on the other side of that trade. So I get a call from our GM, the GM for the Cubs, and that's usually a trade. So I'm answering.
Ball counts were
Of
enough.
course, I'm with my brother-in-law at the time in the car with me. He's like, "What happened? You good?" Yeah, I'm an Astro now. So it was a really cool experience. Ruined my golf game, but no, it's a really cool experience. And then taking calls later, and man, it was just you can't ask for a better story, right?
Count 21.
Sure. And what are you looking forward to most about pitching in Houston and being in that ballpark?
Obviously, other than the pitching and Dyken, it was kind of weird.
Oh, I almost messed it up. But like something stupid is like sleeping in your own bed. You know, it's like you don't think about it, but I'm really.
Here's the
excited
1-1.
that my parents can see me pitch.
They got a 1-2.
My grandparents, or both my grandparents,
Foul.
haven't seen me pitch, and it makes it very easy at Dyken. It's covered. And I'm hoping they'll come to at least one game of pitching.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sticking around and enjoy the rest of your time. And good luck this spring.
1-2.
All right, TK.
Like it. It was Nesky, our introduction to him with Julia. Good stuff. His first opportunity to be interviewed by Julia. Love it. Went well. Yeah, you can see a little bit of that personality Josh Miller was referring to. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of pure, isn't it? Just that excitement. You almost can't control it. It's kind of fun to watch. It's kind of fun to see at this level. So we've got a runner on second base with Brett Beatty at the plate. And hitting that home run.
In the dirt. Counts 2-2.
Allowed by Wisniewski in his 2 innings of work. Now, Blanco went an inning and a third today, but reached his 40-pitch limit. Nick Hernandez got the final 2 outs in the second inning. Then Wisniewski got through 2 innings,
2-2 count.
hits, 1 walk.
For Beatty.
Home run by Beatty being the only run he allowed. That one not handled by Caratini, but it didn't get far enough away for the runner to advance.
Ball. Full count.
Arrow Taylor was hit by a pitch and he left the game for a pinch runner.
Pop up.
Ball in the left field.
Left field. Shallow. Out.
Can't quite get there.
Oh no, it bounced. It hit the dirt.
Chaz short hopping them.
Short hop.
Be an opposite field base hit.
1 out now. Men on first and second for the Mets.
Run to right. That play is presented by Toyota. Scott on the bump for the Houston Astros had himself a career year and wants to be another part of that bullpen. A couple of guys that broke out last year. Caleb Horton is another one. His high-octane fastball was blowing the doors off plenty of hitters. But the great story was the South African on the left-hand side of your screen, and Taylor Scott, who put up career numbers, the 2.32 ERA. So some potential names that will be out of that bullpen. Really the first time that Taylor actually stuck with the ball club for the entire season. And good reason he's back is because of those numbers. Now he'll face the former Astro Jose Siri. Siri was with the Astros.
Siri up at bat.
You know
Strike.
he loved that first.
Damn.
Siri as he
Hold on 1 second, guys.
trade deadline. Jake Loss went to
Sorry, I had to take
Toronto.
that phone call real quick.
He said he kind of recognized he got into that second inning. He was pitching extremely well, but he was right around that 25 pitch mark. He felt that he had thrown maybe 1 or 2 more pitches, he wouldn't have come out for that third inning. But in the process, gets out of it 25 pitches, goes out for the third inning, and he kind of felt that outing just taxed that.
Out, 3 outs.
Lost a little bit of the velocity later in the season.
All right, we're going to bottom of the
He still
fifth.
had overall phenomenal season. We're happy to have him back.
Needs only 16 pitches today. Gave up a little flare single and a hit by pitch, but gets through the inning without allowing a run. We're halfway home.
4-4, bottom of the fifth, commercial break. Sorry, I had to take that phone call. My bad.
Houston Astros baseball on Space City Home Network is presented by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. Victor Caratini leading things off, facing a very
Caratini.
base. Chris Stavinsky on the mound for the
Ball.
Yeah, Devo on the mound.
Or did they call it a strike?
This time the Astros bringing his luggage out.
Oh, it's 1-1 count. 1-1 count.
That COD,
Chris
that great changeup that he has.
Davinsky, 26 innings, ERA 6.75, 16 games last season with Tampa Bay.
This spring, donning the
That looked like a ball inside. Counts
trying to
2-1.
make this ball club and break camp with the Mets.
Chris Stavinsky, now 34 years old, a former All-Star back in 2017 with the Astros. He spent 5 seasons with the Astros.
Pop up. Play it. Play it. Oh, boy. It's a home run for Houston. Damn. Astros are going to take the lead. Astros take the lead. 5-4.
With a shot to right.
Ugh.
That was very unkind of Victor Caratini, but a great swing from Victor. Looks like he hasn't missed a beat. Great season last season. But here gets a fastball, about belt high. He belted it. Like TK said, got up in that jet stream and pushed that thing off the back wall. Bullpen of the Mets.
So in our first broadcast on Saturday, literally anything hit to right field was being knocked down. That ball wouldn't have actually got close.
Counts 1-0.
No chance.
Today,
Pop up.
everything hit to right is going out. Ben
Play
Gamble
low.
puts this one up.
Bye, Ben. Out.
Finish Jet Williams, who stays with it. You can see even
That's
that
Williams
ball
with the out there for the
jet
Mets.
a little bit as he started to drip that beyond the infield towards the outfield. But it's a pop up for Gamble for out number 1. That's quite a way for Victor Caratini's day to end. He was on base all 3 times. He reached on an error, a single, and a home run to give the Astros the lead.
That's not bad at all.
And his work behind the plate, Chaz McCormick more than likely getting his final at bat. Chaz has
Strike to McCormick, counts 0-1.
reached being hit by a pitch and drove in a run with a bases loaded hit by pitch. Mets have made a lot of changes defensively. A lot of their starters are out of the game.
Strike, counts 0-2.
No longer in the game in center. That's Omar De Los Santos. Taylor no longer in the game. Travis Swigert is in the left. We saw Jet Williams make the play. So the piece on Helen Cunha no longer in second base.
Counts 0-2. Ball upstairs, counts 1-2.
And also out of the game is Brett Beatty. William Lugo taking over at third. So Chaz with a 1-2 count.
Dial him back.
Astros 5 runs, but only 4 hits. Mets have doubled up the Astros in the hit column. The Astros lead the game 5-4.
One-two count.
Chaz
2-2
last
count.
year
That was the ball.
only got in 94 games. It was his career low. The year before, he had the OPS up at 842, but just never could get things rolling.
2-2 count.
Now this 5th major league season as Chaz goes down on strikes.
And struck him out.
We saw
Bye.
so often for Chris Davinsky help him get to the All-Star team.
That's exactly what it was. That changeup. It's devastating. Probably more effective to left-handed hitters, but still not afraid to use it to right-handed hitters. Good depth on that one, diving down.
When Davinsky finished his time with the Astros, he had elbow surgery. Then went on to pitch
Foul.
for Arizona in 2021.
Counts 0-1.
Both the Diamondbacks and the Phillies in 2022. Spent some time with the Angels in 23, and then he moved
Next
on to
pitch here.
Tampa Bay, and he was
That's
with Tampa
Davinsky
Bay
on the mound for the Mets, by the
in
way.
23
This will be
and
pitch
24
number
before he
14
was
from him.
released at the end of June last year.
Next pitch.
Mariners picked him
That's way
And
outside.
the
Way
rest of the
outside.
season never did a
1-1
big
count.
league game with the Mariners. Pitched in Tacoma last year with them, and then he went down to the Dominican Winter League and the Mets at the end of October. signed Devo to a minor league contract, so here he is trying to
Low.
take
Counts
another
2
major
and 1.
league roster. He has pitched for the Diamondbacks, Phillies, Angels, and Rays since leaving the Astros. 225 games he pitched with the Astros. He was a big part of that bullpen for a number of years. Huge.
Strike.
One thing you love about him, not only the way he carried his luggage after an inning, but the way he always posted. If you needed him 3 days in a row or 4 out of 5, he was ready to go.
Yeah, his work ethic will never be questioned. And his ability to take the ball as frequently as he did for the Astros. Really
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Strikes out Chaz McCormick and Jake.
All right, that's the end of 5. But it's 5-4 Houston. We're going to the 6th commercial break. I'll be right back.
Specialized treatment. Go to nocd.com.
Suit up this season at MLB.
All right.
Check out the largest selection
6th inning time.
jerseys, caps, hoodies, t-shirts, and more. Visit MLBshop.com, the official source for your Houston Astros gear. The pitcher into this ball game is going to be left-hander Bennett Souza. Pitched well the brief time he was out there for the Astros, dealing with a little bit of injury, bouncing back, getting an opportunity again here in spring to impress. Last season only appeared in 7 games.
Ball counts 1-0.
6 miles an hour on that fastball last season, but there seems to be a little more life in that arm.
Bounced away.
In spring after a long rest and rehab.
Counts 2-0.
The velocity has ticked up a couple of miles an hour.
That's Sosa on the mound.
Syndrome kept him out all of last year. Had that issue going all the way back to April. We saw Bennett briefly in 2023, pitching in 5 games with the Astros after he pitched 2 with Milwaukee earlier in the year. And then last year,
Counts 2-1.
not pitch at all due to that injury. And so good to see him back and healthy, vying for a spot as one of the lefties in the bullpen. You heard from Josh Miller earlier, if you were with us on the broadcast.
Foul. Counts 2-2.
Possibility of Sousa making the team. Brian King, another lefty, out of that bullpen. He's going to try and get a shot to make that roster along with Josh Hader. Hader's obviously your 9th inning guy, so he's not really going to be a situational lefty.
Ball.
There's another lefty who's in the mix
Full count.
for one of the bullpen spots. 3-2 the count to Young. Jared Young, the first baseman, has singled twice. And he scored a run. And the first batter, Sousa bases, he walks. So Young on base.
Walked him. And they will continue to use pitch runners. Will the Mets, as their hitters get their 3rd plate appearance out of the way.
This is Ryan Clifford right at first. We know Clifford. Yep. Young prospect for the Mets, who was one of the guys along with Drew Gilbert that was involved in that Justin Verlander deal a couple of summers ago. Strike to
Strike.
Walton, 1.
That's Walton. Up at bat. Counts 0-1.
Clifford can steal a bag. They'll have to watch him at first. Slice the other way. Past the third base coach Mike Sarbaugh. Past the ball going left. 0-2. There you see Clifford. And a nice year for them last year. Part of that Verlander trade. On the ground.
Double play ball out at second.
Short for 1, and
Not out at first.
Not sure if he was on the bag either. Nicely done for Singleton to give them a chance to try.
Why is this on?
Short made the return throw that Susan couldn't find him. Tough play for the pitcher to go over there and try and cover.
1 out and 1 on for the Mets.
Baseball being fired back at him, kind of just knocked it down. Yanni Hernandez pitch running now for Donovan Walton, so all the Mets are now out. This is Jet Williams. This is the top prospect for the Mets according to Baseball America. He hit one
Hit over towards left field. It rolls up. The Mets have 2 on.
Jet Williams with a clean single to left on the first pitch he sees from Susan. It's a first-round pick of the Mets back in 2022 out of Heath, Texas. Last year, got up to AAA at age 20. Here's Jackson Reeds.
Ball.
Reeds batting in the 2 spot. Mets now have 2
Jackson.
with 1 out.
Counts 1-0.
See Renell Blanco, we've seen Hayden Wisniewski. Nick Hernandez came in to finish off Broncos with
Strike. Counts 1-1.
pitch now Ben and Sousa. We also anticipate seeing Chorus quickly for an inning and maybe 1 or 2 out of Jose Fleury. Reeds.
Hit.
Bryce bat. Bryce
Out.
bat used Chris back and makes the play.
2 outs and 2 on.
He pop up for out number 2 on the broken bat. Here's Alex Ramirez. Pitch to the strike to Ramirez 0-1.
Counts 0-1 for Alex Ramirez. 5 home runs, 46 RBIs in AA last season.
Runners on the go and a little tap.
Hit, tapper.
To make a tough play. Spins and throws.
Out at first. We're going to bottom of the 6th.
What a play by Big John to save that inning going further and pick up an out to end the inning. Look at that fun play all the way around. Ben Sousa doing a good job breaking off the mound. Going to his right, making the catch, making a nice little throw there. But John staying with it, making the 50 in the inning.
Did you just pick the back?
Yes, keeps my info safe. You get the shady paint stand.
Shady, Mr.
All right, this is fresh squeeze. Give me a break, Logan. It's no pain if you let me run. Don't just hey, this is the one. She fixes, she manages, she perfects. Because maintaining this space can turn home to this space. The industrial giving all flavor stuff volume, ranging for the ones who get it done.
How do you sleep at night?
I'm mattress room. So I sleep.
At the President's Day sale, get a queen bed and adjustable base for $499.99. Get matched at Mattress Room, sleep at night.
Have you ever been to the Bahamas? Have you stood at the edge of 2 worlds in Eleuthera and Harbor Island? stumbled on a secret shore in Mayaguana or doubled down in Nassau. If you've only seen one of 700 islands and keys, have you really ever been to the Bahamas? It's not one island, it's a lifetime thing. The islands of the Bahamas.
No
When you're the
way.
official vehicles of winter, you can embrace everything the cold has to offer. Leave fresh tracks with a safe and secure Jeep Grand Cherokee. Melt limitations with our most capable Jeep Wrangler ever. Or battle the elements and win in the Jeep Gladiator. Hurry into the Jeep President's Day sales event before these incredible offers slip away. Right now during the Jeep President's Day sales event, you'll qualify current FCA leasees can lease the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee for $239 a month. See your Tri-State Jeep Grand dealer today.
Join the Astros Buddies Club presented by HEB today for just $45 plus taxes and fees. Buddies Club members receive an Astros backpack, reversible bucket hat, Astros socks, shoe charms, lanyard, and 4 tickets to an Astros game. Visit astros.com/buddies to sign up today. Okay.
All right, next man up here.
Zach Short's going to be the first batter of the inning for the Astros. Short taking
Short.
over at short for Luis.
Former Met.
What a day it was for Luis Guillorme.
Born on the mound for the Mets.
Yeah, he's been impressive.
Strike counts 0-1.
Flashing leather out there extremely well, making some tough plays on the run, keeping the hole at shortstop.
So Zach Short will bat
Strike.
there, lead off the inning. He'll face a new pitcher for the New York Mets, the right-hander is Austin Warren.
So Warren is
Oh, they called a ball. My bad. Counts 1-1.
And the Giants get the chance with the New York Mets.
Hit foul.
Zach Short's a guy that's trying to pick up an opening day roster spot and maybe fill that role that was primarily filled by great usage.
Zach Short was with the Mets, the Braves, and the Red Sox. Had 5 RBI.
Short spent 3 years
42 games last season.
with the Tigers and actually
Ball
played
outside,
last
2-2
year
count.
for 10 games. Boston for a couple games and Atlanta for 30 games. The glove has always been above average. Very good defensive player. Whether he could hit it
Pop up, foul. Keep it at 2-2.
Very smooth actions in any position you put him in the infield. Should signing Zach to a free agent deal this past January, now 29 years old.
Pop up, foul. Keep it at 2-2.
Matthews and Cam Smith. We're going to see who the Astros' top prospects
Dun,
are.
dun,
Behind Zach
dun.
Short.
Playable.
Shallow right.
Shallow right.
Ramirez,
Out.
he'll get there and make the play. Alex Ramirez, the new
Ramirez with the out.
fielder.
1 down. 2 to go.
So here is Bryce Matthews for Astros Youth Academy player, drafted by Dana Brown as his first ever.
Bryce
draft.
Matthews. A, AA, AAA. 79 games, 15 home runs, 44 RBIs. 32 stolen bases, 865 for his
Astros
OPS.
system behind the guy on deck, Cam Smith, number 1, and Jacob Belton, the outfielder, number 2.
Ball counts 1-0. Strike.
Brown say he feels second base could be Bryce
Counts 1-1.
Matthews' best position. He is seeing time at second base so far this spring. 1-1 pitch just off the plate wide, 2-1.
2-1 is the
I
count.
appreciate the adaptability, but anytime you dangle that carrot of getting to the big leagues, that's usually some pretty good motivation to be adaptable and move off that shortstop position, which he was drafted at.
Two.
Bryce last year started out at High A Asheville, moved up to Corpus Christi, where he spent most of the season. Then still got a dozen games for Sugar Land, playing in that AAA championship game in Las Vegas and hitting a home run. 2-2 pitch
pitch just missed wide, 3-2. 29-year-old Austin Warren. Astros saw quite a bit when he was with the Angels. He's pitched more against the Astros than any other team in his big league career.
Walked him.
3-2 pitch a little bit low. See Warren turn around. He was expecting that to be called a strike. We have not seen that low strike called very often today as Matthews draws the ball.
The confident take from Bryce Matthews.
So here is Cam Smith. Cam, a couple of walks in our game Saturday that we televised. Did a really good job of controlling the zone as he bats here. Hits the ball well to right. The wind is blowing that way. Ramirez looking up. That ball's caught on the bird.
Wow, home run.
Cam Smith, the top prospect for the Astros, goes out to field for his first ever spring training home run.
Well, that's exciting to see right there. Smith driving at Matthews with a blast.
7-4 Astros.
In the future. So we had kind of been waiting to see what kind of contact Cam Smith was going to give us. And of course, we see him blasted out of the ballpark the first time he makes contact. And that was a nice line drive swing to the opposite field, indenting the berm in right field.
You can feel the happiness exuding from the suite to our left from Dana Brown. That was a nice shot the other way from the young 22-year-old, just turned 22 years old on Saturday, hitting a home run the other way. That ball had good carry, even though the wind helped it. That ball had really nice carry the other way.
That ball smoked on the line.
Yeah, the wind doesn't help
1-1 count.
drives quite as much as the towering fly balls. Now here's John Singleton.
Swing and a miss. Counts 1-2.
Spring we have seen from Cam already. Drew 2 walks, taking some tough pitches, and today he's not facing a minor leaguer here in the bottom of the 6th inning. He's facing a guy with plenty of big league time in Austin Warren. Warren's pitched for the Angels.
Here's the 1-2.
21, 22, 23, and then last year with the Giants.
Got him. Struck him out.
Expect to strike out John Singleton.
Go back and look at that swing from Cam Smith. He doesn't have a lot of moving parts in that swing. Just kind of uses that leverage of that body to be able to get that bat through the zone and barrel it up and shoot it out to right field. That ball got out in a hurry.
Swing and a miss.
It's interesting to hear how Dana Brown
Counts 0-1.
He said he could probably be in the big league sometime in the next 18 months. And I think he doesn't want to put extra pressure on the young man. But Dana's never afraid to fast track guys. And if this guy can continue to show power like that, obviously.
Ball and a strike.
Just the first big swing as an Astro, so plenty of time for him to kind of establish himself. But we could see Dana force him through the system and maybe get a shot to be an impact player at some point in 2025.
First.
Robleski goes out to short. That'll end the inning. But the big swing came for the
Going to the 7th, 7-4. Astros over by the Mets.
A 7-4 game in the 2-run home run.
Safe like repair. Safe like replace.
Nobody likes a cracked windshield. But at least you can go to SafeLight.com and schedule a fix in minutes.
Check confirm. Very easy.
SafeLight can come to you for free, and our highly trained techs can replace your windshield right at your home.
Safe like repair. Safe like replace.
Go to SafeLight.com and schedule a replacement today. If you're watching this Gerber Life Guaranteed Life Insurance commercial, there's a good chance that you're alive. And if you're not, well, this may not be of interest to you. Now, I know what you're thinking. Life insurance. I'm going to live forever. Death is what happens to other people. Well, for the sake of argument, let's assume you're wrong. That someday you won't be watching TV anymore. I know, it's not easy to talk about. So I'll do the talking. If you're 50 plus and alive, you can apply for Gerber Life Guaranteed Life Insurance with guaranteed acceptance regardless of your health. And since this life insurance is guaranteed, you don't have to get a medical exam. In fact, you don't even have to fill out a health questionnaire. For a free quote, just call 800-446-1903. Then, when you stop,
don't make an inheritance filing expense tab too. Qualifying games for the 2026 World Baseball Classic are underway with 2 spots for next year's tournament on the line. Catch Brazil taking on Germany Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern, only on MLB Network.
Welcome back to Cacti Park in Palm Beaches. 2 runs in that inning, courtesy of the big swing off the bat of Cam Smith, showing us some of his prodigious power, the future of the Astros. And this guy right here used to be that future of the Astros. Now kind of in a predicament where he's got to make this ball club, or at least prove that he's worthy of making this ball club. 6'7" right-hander out of San Antonio is Forrest Whitley. He was that first-round pick back in 2016. Injuries derailing the opportunity to get to the show, but here, if he has a good spring and gets into the upper 90s like he can, he could be a nice addition to that Astros bullpen.
Yeah, this is it, Blubber. This is the final year without options for Forrest Whitley. So he's now 27 years old. And the former first-round pick in the 16 draft either has to make the team or there's no way the Astros get him through waivers with other 29 teams.
Counts 2-1.
96, 97, 98 with the fast.
Swing and a miss.
So
Counts 2-2.
To make the roster, and I think he realizes that it's just a matter of how he does in the next 4 or 5 weeks to figure out where his future is. Hopefully, it's in an Astros uniform.
Swing and a miss.
Swagger's pump too. Swagger missing the fastball pump, and he hits a little
1 away.
slap to the right side of his thigh to celebrate that strikeout.
Yeah, there's some late life on that heater busted through the zone.
Like that.
Love to see a little bit of fire from Forrest.
There's no radar guns here at this ballpark, but that had to be upper 90. Swagger took a swing, and it was late on that high heater up out of the zone. Here's William Lugo facing Whitley.
Ball.
Forrest did appear in 3 Major League games last year, made his debut against the Atlanta Braves on April the 16th.
Ball.
And then he pitched
Counts
a couple
2-0.
times on the road against Cincinnati in September. But if he can stay healthy, if he can show Joe that he can go back-to-back days out of the bullpen, you heard Josh Miller say he's a guy that we might
Hit over the head of the pitcher to second to first out.
Right back through the box.
2 outs.
Bryce Matthews was there to make the play. There's 2 away. 25th annual Astros Foundation College Classic returns to Dyken Park this weekend. The 3-day tournament features Texas A&M, Arizona, Mississippi State, Oklahoma State, Rice, and defending national champion Tennessee. Get your tickets now at astros.com/college classic.
Pop up. Foul.
College Classic this weekend.
You better believe it. I'm looking forward to it. Some great teams being out there, but
Counts
I also
0-1.
have my pom-poms on cheering on Jose Cruz Jr. and the Owls as they go out there and try and boot them.
Great competition this weekend at Dyken Park. Mark De Los Santos getting his second at bat. Flying out.
That's De Los Santos up at bat for the Mets. Here's the 0-1. Ooh, almost hit him. Counts 1-1.
Jose Siri flied out in his final at bat. This will be the first at bat for De Los Santos.
De Los Santos, A in AA. 10 home runs last season, 51 RBIs last season. Next pitch here with the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Counts 1 and 2.
3 consecutive outs after a leadoff hit by Jared Young.
One, two, swing and miss on the breaking ball up. Maybe he goes back to that fastball elevated in the zone with some extra velo.
Oh, yeah.
Got him. 3 outs. Going to the 7th inning stretch. 7-4 Astros.
That was an impressive inning. Big Forrest with a shutdown. Top of the 7th inning stretch down here at West Palm Beach. 7-4 Astros.
The 3 for Me, only at Chili's, serves up the delicious Big Smash burger. Pound a pound with nearly half a pound of beef. Or you can settle for just some other burger at a drive-thru. Anyway, gonna need some room, because the 3 for Me still fills up the table with the finest drink, all the famous Chili's chips and salsa you can eat, and it's still the best deal around at just $10 See you later, Tiny Drive-Thru Burger. This Chili's 3 for me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Is your car's plastic trim faded and milky? Don't worry. Cerakote's ceramic trim coat restores oxidized trim effortlessly. Just wipe it off. It's guaranteed for 200 washes. Even dust won't stick to it. Keep your car looking professional. Selling your oxidized, faded trim car? Detailed cars sell for way more than faded cars. Read the thousands of 5-star reviews for yourself. Buy any of Cerakote's #1 selling ceramic products for under $20 at these leading retailers today.
Why pay too much for cable TV when it costs less for Fubo? Get all the channels you want with all the entertainment you love for the price that cable can't beat. Start watching at FuboTV.com.
Can't get enough baseball? Get MLB Network today. Scan the QR code to stream up to 15 out-of-market games a week live on any device. Plus, 24/7 access to MLB Network's award-winning shows, including live game look-ins and exclusive player interviews.
That was the MVP of the game right there.
How fun is this show? Enjoy being home with baseball from virtually anywhere. Scan now to stream MLB Network for just $5.99 a month.
We have more spring training coverage coming your way this Saturday when the Astros play the Yankees. Coverage starts at 11:30 a.m. with Astros pregame presented by Toyota, only on Space City Home Network. Next 4 games that will be on Space City Home Network will be that game against the New York Yankees.
Sorry guys,
in
hold on. I
Tampa.
got a text message.
Then they will return back here to West Palm Beach on March 9th to take on the Marlins, March 11th against the Mets.
Astros up, 7th inning stretch.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Quincy Hamilton gets his first at bat of the game. He'll face a new best pitcher. The right-hander is Rico Garcia.
Counts are
He's had
0-1.
some time with the
Garcia on the
Rockies,
mound for the Mets. It's
Orioles,
7-4
and
Houston.
A's. So
That's a
he's
ball.
pitching
Counts
the Dodgers
1-1.
2023. Trying to work his way back with the Mets now.
We have seen in this game a home run from the current #1 ranked prospect in the Astros system, and that is Cam Smith. And we also just saw a very impressive inning for a guy who
Swing
used
and a
to be
miss.
for years the Astros #1 prospect.
Counts
has
1-2.
obviously slipped down over time in those rankings, but man, it takes certain guys different amount of times to get ready. But
Double-A, Triple-A for Hamilton. 16 home runs, 61 RBIs. Fifth round pick in 2021. Foul.
I think that's what the Astros organization
Count
was
1 and
anticipating
2.
the last 6 or 7 years from that young right arm at the time. But if he can get around that 96, 97 mile an hour region with that curveball, he might be okay.
his last fastball was 97 to end the inning. The first 1-2-3 inning for the Astros today. Hamilton hits one to the left. This ball getting knocked
Left field,
down.
out.
Win and making the
Left
play
center,
for
out.
Omar De Los Santos.
De Los Santos with the out.
Quincy
Nice.
Hamilton retired here in the 7th. Here is Forrest Whitley. Got his 1 inning of work in. I think we'll see Jose Fleury next inning. Really may have a chance to try and interview Forrest at some point, but all smiles. Why not? What an inning.
Next man up.
Great way to start the spring.
Ball
When you
inside.
know you're down to your final option, and now
Counts 1-0.
you have to make it or break it. It's his time. It's go time. He has to figure out a way to make this team.
He has been given literally every opportunity to make that opportunity, and now he's down to his last opportunity. Hopefully, he takes advantage of it.
Got a little taste of it last year, 3 games at the big league level.
Ball counts 2-0.
Trying to break camp on an opening day roster for the first time. Here's Kennedy Corona. Good for the Astros, hitting for the first time. Takes a strike. It's 2-1.
Strike counts 2-1.
Corona batting in Ben Gamble's spot. Joseph Sullivan is on deck.
Hit.
Corona with a
Ooh,
base
that's a
hit.
good hit.
Down in front of Alex
That's
Ramirez.
gonna go down right field. He'll be on first.
Slipping and getting back to first base.
Corona.
The Astros with a 1-out base runner. They'll be Joseph Sullivan. Sullivan, out of South Alabama, hit the Astros' first home run this spring.
Sullivan.
The only guy in the game right now without a name on his back. He's called up
Joseph Sullivan, 9 RBIs last season in A. Played 20 games. 7th round pick last year. Counts 1-0. No nameplate on his jersey. Swing and a miss. Counts 1-1.
From a family of athletes. His father played college football, was a quarterback, and his grandfather was a Heisman Trophy winner. Wow. His grandpa wins a lot of arguments. The Sullivan family from Alabama.
Throw it at first, not in time. Keep the count 1-1.
Pat Sullivan winning the Heisman, his grandfather won the Heisman back in 1971. Sullivan, the current version, Joseph, was football,
Strike. Counts 1 and 2.
safety, and a baseball player in high school, but then always gravitated towards baseball and has made that his sport of choice. And here he is, a couple of big league spring training games, hitting the first
Makura, hey,
for the Astros in spring training.
be there.
1-2 the count. With
Counts 1 and 2. Got him.
Goes down on strike.
Struck him out. 2 outs.
Garcia picks up his first
2 outs and a man on first for the Astros.
Garcia in Honolulu went to Hawaii Pacific. And 2 all-time major leaguers from Hawaii Pacific. The other one was a New York man as well, Benny Agbayani. Hawaii Pacific. There goes Corona. This one's cued off the end of the bat by Salazar.
First,
off-balance
out.
throw and a good one by the
We're going to the 8th.
We'll go one in the inning. So the Astros with 1 hit, 1 left on. We are through 7, heading to the 8th, and 7-4.
Sometimes my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis gets in the way. But thanks to Sky Rizzy, I'm free to bare my skin. With Sky Rizzy, I saw dramatically clearer skin. And many people were 100% plaque free. Sky Rizzy is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Now's the time. Ask your doctor about Sky Rizzy, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie can help you save it.
You're busy. Deadlines are looming. You've got events to plan, people to impress, and a brand to elevate. With Ford Imprint, you get more than promo products. You get certainty. From trade shows to team milestones, Ford Imprint gives you personal service, design expertise, and unmatched quality.
All right, boys and girls. We're heading to the 8th inning. It's 7-4. Astros.
FordImprint.com for promotional products that work as hard as you do. Ford Imprint, for certain.
Spring training action continues Wednesday on MLB Network. It all starts at 1 Eastern as the Phillies take on the Blue Jays. Then at 3, the Dodgers face off against the Brewers. It's all right here on MLB Network.
Back here in West Palm Beach, chatting with Forrest Whitley, who had an excellent inning of work today. All smiles. You're all smiles.
Yes, it's always nice to have the good one be good, so you can just kind of roll off of that.
Take us through it. Strikeout, ground out, strike. Even had one come right back at you, wake you up a little bit. But take us through your inning and why you were able to be so effective.
Ball.
You know, it really wasn't that much time from the last time I threw a pitch. It was almost the beginning of October. I was pitching last, so.
Fleury is on the mound for the Mets. Counts 1-0.
Which is really nice. You know, able to fill
Hit.
in with all the pitches and
Right field playable. Out.
Stay a little bit for you?
1 down.
I think so. I don't know. It's all good.
All right. Well, that's what's important. It's chalk. We're here in 97.
Good. That's fine. For this point, it's good.
It's still February. Goodness. Hey, last year, big, making your debut. How much different did you feel coming into the spring training? Just taking it into the off season. What kind of effect did that have on you?
Yeah,
Ball
this
inside.
year has felt so much different from past years. I've kind of came in with my tail tucked between my legs.
Counts 1-0.
I didn't know where I stood. Just lot of injuries, a lot of time gone by, so I just felt like I just needed to get my feet back under me, and last year I was able to do that. So coming into this camp, feeling a lot more comfortable.
Strike, counts 1-1.
Demeanor feels different, which is a huge confidence boost for me. But yeah, overall, just feeling really good about the experience.
Low, counts 2-1.
I mean, my follow-up is we keep hearing it's a big year for Forrest. We hear from Joe Espada and others. So where are you with that? I mean, do you just take it like another spring, or do you find yourself thinking that way too?
Yeah, I mean, you got to address the elephant.
Low, counts 3-1.
For a long time, a lot of options. He's kind of now in every situation. But I don't feel any unnecessary pressure from that. I feel like I've got a good standing with just about everybody in this locker room and any and all staff too. So, I'm just ready to compete. Really.
What do you think
Popped
of
up.
Cam Smith's mom?
Left field. Warning track. Out.
Cam Smith, what do you think of his
2
mom?
outs.
Yeah, I mean, that was impressive. Watching
2 outs.
him in the bullpen, about broke my neck. So, but I mean, he is just as impressive.
Next man up for the Mets.
Physically, he just checks all the boxes. He looks like a freaking prospect. And obviously, barreling balls. And then, what a lot of people don't know is his demeanor and his attitude is so
Who is it?
good. He presents himself so nicely in the locker room. So, fan of him so far.
Well, good
All right, here we go.
day for you.
Ball. Looks like a ball inside.
Standing like 3 steps below me.
Counts 1-0.
Guys, to fix the height difference here, but thank you so much, and best of luck the rest of the spring. All right, TK.
I like what I heard. I like that. I mean,
Hit.
Forrest knows
By
he's
first.
not going to shine
Tagging the base,
away
out.
from the elephant.
All right, we're going to bottom of the 8th.
About that. We'll take
7-4 Astros. I'll be right back.
Flurry, the 22-year-old, picking up 1, 2, 3, 8. Still 7-4 Astros.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
Nobody likes a cracked windshield. But at least you can go to SafeLight.com and schedule a fix in minutes. Go to SafeLight.com and schedule a replacement today.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
This is a story about the one. The untrained eye may not see the one as extraordinary, but her goals aren't easy. She fixes, she manages, she perfects. She is extraordinary. Because for the one, maintaining this space transports her to this space. The industrial grade product you need plus 1 million more. Call clickgranger.com or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Optimum brings you real home internet, while some providers give you 5G home internet themselves. Hours. That's not home internet, because cellular internet is good enough when you're not home. But when you're home streaming 4K movies while the whole town shares your cell signal, not home internet is not nearly as good as Optimum internet. Don't settle for cellular internet. Stick with Optimum for consistent, high-speed home internet 24/7. Optimum. Your local is game time.
Fly in the background. All right. Bottom of the 8th inning, 7-4 Houston.
Experience at Dyken Park with group and suite tickets. Host colleagues, clients, or friends by exploring group areas and booking suites for the 2025 season today at astros.com/groups or astros.com/suites.
Zach Short will lead things off with his short, and then Bryce Matthews
Short.
and Cam Smith here in the 8th inning facing
The former
the
Met.
right-hander for the New York Mets as they go back to the bullpen for Con Overton.
Overton on the mound, throws the ball.
Overton's got some experience
Counts 1-0.
in the big leagues, pitching all of 18 games. 10 of those were starts. Career 4.85 ERA in the show.
That's low and away, counts 2-0.
Split time between the Blue Jays and the Pirates, then the Reds for a couple of seasons. Did not pitch in the major leagues last year. Taking over here with a 7-4 Astros lead in the 8th inning. Zach Short flied out his first.
Not even close.
For the second
Outside
time.
and low.
He's gotten ahead of the count 3-0.
Counts 3-0. Zach Short 0 for 1 today, flew out earlier.
Mentioned Short buying for
spot on the roster.
Oh my goodness. Play it, center field. Out.
On the center field.
One away.
By Omar De Los Santos for the first
One out.
out.
Time now for a spring training update presented by Best Western Hotels and Resorts. Blake Snell in his spring debut wearing Dodgers blue for the first time. He tosses one scoreless, gets Julio Rodriguez to K. But in his second plate appearance, J-Rod, it's an RBI double. That's going to score 2. Mariners on top of the Dodgers right now. 4-1 in the bottom
4-1 Mariners over the Dodgers, if anybody cares.
Home run by Cam Smith in the 6th inning. The Astros had a 5-4
Strike,
lead
counts
going
0-1.
into that inning. Cam Smith's 2-run home run made it 7-4. That's where we stand now in the bottom half of the 8th. Both Matthews and Cam getting 2 plate appearances today. Getting ahead of the second baseman here. 0-2.
Counts 0-2.
Breaking ball there on the outside corner. Matthews just pulled
Matthews up at bat for Houston.
University of Nebraska Cornhusker. Astros #1 pick in 2023's draft, the first draft.
That's low and away. Counts 1-2.
1-2 the count.
Next pitch. Popped up
Pop down out play.
and out of bounds. Keep the count 1-2 for Matthews. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Overton strikes out Matthews.
Overton struck him out. 2 outs.
One first round pick from 23 gives way to the first round.
And if I don't see you guys Saturday or Sunday
Cam Smith.
this weekend, I'll be streaming
22 on Saturday.
Monday night at 6 p.m.
Unofficial spring training at bat. It was
more Mets
home run
spring
right
training
last time up.
if you're around. Pitch. Strike.
14th overall.
Counts 0-1.
Last year had a 1,005 OPS in 32 games. 2 stops in Class A and end of the season in Tennessee at the AA level.
Ball, a little low. Counts 1-1.
Tough pitch taken for a
What's
ball.
up, Joseph? How are you? One count. Pop up.
Ball hit high in the air, pretty well to center field. Back on it goes De Los Santos. That ball
It's a home run.
as well. He's done it again. Cam Smith, have yourself a day.
Smith hit a home run.
Astros swings in play or home runs the other way.
8-4, Houston. Houston, we have a problem. Damn. Smoked it.
This is really gets a barrel to it. This one a little more getting up in the jet stream that we were talking about, blowing out to right field.
Yeah, I forgot where though.
But in order to get it to go that far, you've got to hit it low enough and high enough to get it out there. So a good swing from Cam Smith, who is dominating this game right now.
Strike.
We heard Dana Brown say maybe within
Counts
18
0-1.
months, it might be within 18 days. Oh my goodness. Keeps this up. Wow. Opposite field pop. And again, the wind is blowing out to right, but A, it's
Ball,
not blowing
counts
out to right
1-1.
as strongly as well at the beginning of the game. And B, these are not easy ballparks to hit them out. You talked about the ball flying in Arizona. You don't see as many home runs in the Great League. No, not like that. That was impressive. That was a grown man strength from a 22-year-old in Cam Smith. Last year, Cam hit 7 home runs in 32 games. And he has hit his first 2 home runs in an Astros uniform today. What a day.
Counts 2-1.
Coming to a new organization and one of the bigger trades of the offseason, you're the key piece of it.
Foul. Counts 2-2.
When you come with all of the prospect status, the accolades, you look like an Adonis in the box, and then you proceed to go 2 for 2 with 2 bombs. Man, Oppo too. Oppo tanks.
Pop up.
Singleton tried to lift it
Playable.
separate, but he ended up getting under
Behind
this one,
first.
pops it up.
Foul territory, out. All right, we're going to the ninth, and then this will do it. Going to the ninth, and then that's it. See if the Mets can make anything happen. Oh, what we got here? Strike, counts on 1.
Doubled up the Mets so far, 8-4. We have seen a show being put on by the Astros' #1 prospect.
Ball counts 1-1.
2 opposite field home runs for Cam. Now leading off for the New York Mets here in the 9th inning is their #1 prospect, Jet Williams. And so
Williams leading off. The Mets takes the ball there, counts 2-1.
Williams singled his first time up. And his flurry faces the top of the order here in the 9th inning.
Popped up.
Williams
Playable.
that 2-1 pitch and
Behind first.
in the air. Second baseman Bryce Matthews makes the
Out.
That's out #1 in the 9th.
1 down, 2 to go.
Houston Astros baseball on Space City Home Network is presented by Whataburger. Your favorite burger whenever you want it. Whataburger is open 24/7, just like you like it.
Whataburger is open
And by
24/7.
HEB. Here, everything's better.
Ball outside,
Jackson reached bats for the second time. He popped up his first time.
counts 1-0.
Jose Fleury trying to close the game out. The 2-year-old out of
Swing and a miss, counts 1-1.
Dominican Republic. Last year spent most of his season at Corpus Christi. Also pitch of the Arizona Fall League as the Astros want to see Fleury's season continue after his
Ball counts 2-1.
regular season of the minor leagues, pitched 5 games, 3 starts in the Arizona Fall League.
Foul, 2-2.
Looking to get the final 2 outs today and put a cap on this Astros 8-4 game against the Mets.
He's done a pretty good job locating that fastball, and you're seeing flashes of what could be a really good slider from him as well.
Foul, third base side, keep it at 2-2.
Foul out of play. Astros lost to the Mets as part of the split squad game in the very first day of spring training, 6-2, playing for the second
Ball
time.
outside and low, full count.
On Thursday in Port St. Lucie. Our next telecast will be against the other New York team, the Yankees, on Saturday in Tampa, Florida, where the team
Walked him.
having the regular season games played for the Tampa Bay
Man on first.
Tropicana Field was torn off with the second. And don't forget about the post-game show presented by Whataburger. Art Calendar, Brian Bogosevic are your hosts today. We break it down. Oh, that guy's out. Ooh, would be a bad storyline. Cam Smith. We saw Hank Wisniewski go to it.
Hit. That'll drop for a base hit. And he's going to third. Safe. All right, that was close, but he's safe.
As Jackson Reeves decided to go first to third, down 4, and was able to get in ahead of the tag.
Men on first and third with 1 out.
Corona coming up firing from center field. Kind of had to make an adjustment. He didn't think he was going to be going first and third right in front of him. But it seems like the ball got there in time. The tag just didn't get on the leg. As you can see the base runner going to the inside part of the bag with a great adjustment.
So now Travis Swaggerty the batter.
Ball. Counts 1-0. Travis Swaggerty. Travis Swag, huh? Counts 1-0. Popped up. Foul. Counts 1-1.
Mets coming off an 89-73 season last year. They won their first postseason series since 2015 when they advanced to the NLCS before losing to the Tigers 4-2.
Ball upstairs. Counts 2-1.
First and second in payroll in MLB. And spending almost all of their money on a 15-year deal for Juan Soto, $765 million later.
Hit. That's going to load the bases and bring a runner home. Never mind. So runner scores. It's 8-5 with runners on second and third. Catcher to the mound. Lugo. William Lugo, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out earlier in the game. Ball. Counts 1-0. Ooh, they call that a ball. Counts 2-0. Popped up, playable, and that's the ball game. Excuse me, I thought that was going to be 2 outs. Never mind. Sorry. I thought it was going to be 3 outs. Sorry, it's 2 outs. Hold on. My bad. I forgot how many outs there were.
They've all happened last couple of seasons with Shohei Ohtani and Juan Soto.
Making more than some third world countries as far as GDP, but some monster contracts over the years. That's with 12 years, traveling 12 years. At 15, Juan Soto just beating them all by a long shot. Steve Cohen not afraid to throw that dollar bill around.
Juan Soto hitting a home run in his first at-bat as a Met this spring against the Astros. Colton Gordon.
When those contracts
Counts on 1, hit.
Right.
Foul. Counts on 2.
A long ways away.
I forgot how many outs there were.
That's one thing that we have seen in Jim Crane's ownership
ownership is he has not been one to give out long-term deals like that.
All right, that's the game. 3 outs. All right, if I don't see you guys this weekend, I will see you on Monday. 8 to 5. Houston is the final. See ya.